almost as soon as the last stream ended, I got sent a clip, and it was Sesame Street, and it was Jack Black going up to Elmo, who was holding a stop sign, which if you don't know, stop signs are octagonal in shape. And Jack Black just goes, "Sorry, Elmo, I can't look at your stop sign right now. I need to find an octagon." And I was just giggling for the next hour at it. I was like, yeah, that's pretty much case 4. Anyway, welcome back to session 8 of Danganronpa 2. This game is, yeah, longer. It's now taken more sessions than the last game did, because the last game ended on session 7. And even then, you know, the live streams, not all of them were 4 hours long in the first one. Some of them were like 2 or 3 hours. Yet in this we've had, oh, I don't know, a couple 5-hour streams, and we're still not this far. But we're about to explore the 5th island. That's where we stopped last time. We literally just got here, and we're about to start looking around. So we'll start our usual, just tap right, click on something and see where we go. I hope we actually, you know, stay on this island and don't just get taken away to a funhouse almost immediately, because it made almost every single location in, okay, that is a collectible one. I was like, why is that one moving? It made almost every single location of the 4th island pointless, because only the funhouse mattered. Like, you had no reason to check out the castle, no reason to check out, well, anything really. You only checked out the roller coaster to be lured into the funhouse later. I was wondering who lured you here by the smell. I expected Akane. Oh, I was wondering who was lured here by the smell. I was expecting Akane though, not you. I wasn't lured by the smell or anything.
Anyway.
Looks like this street is full of food vendors, but as you can see, there's no customers or staff. Only the food is here. Normally a street like this would be bustling with activity, but there's no one here. It's actually pretty creepy to think about. God, look at that. Yeah, let's go. See you later, Fuyuhiko. Try not to get yourself in trouble. Oh, like, it's not called 5th Island, it's called Last Island. Ooh, factory. Plushie factory. Oh, wow. Way to make it from something like dastardly to something kind of sweet in like a minute. White smoke is billowing from the black back of the building. Is this some kind of factory? But if it's got Monokuma's face on it, I'm sure it's a shady factory anyway.
Hajime.
Oh, Hajime, good timing. What's up, Chiaki?
See?
This building clearly looks suspicious, right? I was thinking it might be good if I thoroughly look around inside, but
Well?
since it clearly looks suspicious, I thought it'd be dangerous to go alone. Then, do you want to go inside together? Surprised you didn't say okay. Why are you hesitating? To be fair, it is a bit daunting. Oh, there's a warehouse back there. But let's try and see if we can go in first. Alright, then I'm going inside. Oh, jeez. What the heck is this? Was being manufactured one after the other, being carried away on the conveyor belt was Monokuma. So what do you want me to analyze here? The basket full to the brim? The Monokuma's being tossed into this gigantic basket one after the other. Better not be real. Picked up one with my hand. Let's see, so these are plushies. Monokuma plushies. Ah, the real Monokuma is sort of like a plushie too. But unlike him, these are probably actual plushies. Huh. Isn't the resemblance uncanny? They're my life-size plushies. Life-size plushies? I was planning to hit the big time with these. That's why I'm making them like crazy. Ha ha ha! I'm gonna be rich. But you've made way too many. They're gonna be overstocked when it's all said and done. Monokuma's life-sized plushie. I don't want it. Is this one? How did I know? I was like, that one's a bit weird.
Been found.
I was like, that one's a bit weird the way it's sticking out. I was like, is that one the one that's legit for the collectible? Conveyor belt is endlessly moving through this enormous machine. The coconut tree carried by the conveyor belt is processed and eventually made into this stupid thing. I see. So this place is for manufacturing life-size Monokuma plushies. What kind of messed up place is this? Don't look down on me. You really think it's just for life-size plushies? There's a lot more Monokuma merch than just goods warehouse next door. No, let me say that again. There's a lot more Monokuma merch in the goods warehouse next door.
Hey.
What should we do? Honestly, I don't really feel like going.
But still.
But what if there's some kind of important clue? What are you gonna do? Yeah, you're right. Then we should go there just for a little while. It's so elaborate. You got anything else to actually add, Chiaki, before we go? She's just blankly staring at the machine. It's like she's taken aback too. Well, that's obvious, I suppose.
Well?
Watching simple machines like this reminds me of games. Games?
Yep.
Like this one game where you just put caps on pens, or another game where you try and guess a person's gender. Is that even fun? Oh, I was like, what is this? It's like it's correcting them so they stand up. So they get arms when they swivel round. And this is, I was gonna say, is it something hiding behind this? But no. It's what an odd machine. But talking of like the streams being 5 hours long, I don't know if this one will be because I'm going to be busy later, so I might cut it shorter-ish. But we'll see. We'll see as we go. It more depends what sort of time we reach when we get to the trial, whether I end it or just do the trial. Without thinking, I peeked into the piles of stacked up cardboard boxes. Rustle, rustle. There's a Monokuma calendar, a sandbag, a Monokuma guitar. First there was a Monokuma archive in the funhouse, and there's a plushie factory, and all these goods. How full of himself is he? Mascot popularity doesn't last forever. I gotta earn the big bucks while I can. A mascot that isn't popular anymore, it's like a piece of candy without any sugar. In other words, there's no reason for existing. He's starting to talk even crazier. Oh, whoa, whoa. Ooh, that's a bit snappy. It's like a Monokuma panel, but why so many? I was thinking about using these to decorate the stores that sell my merch and make them look all boom. And then they'd stand out, you know? No store would sell your stuff. Of course not, you're such a fool. That's why I'll open an official Monokuma shop. I'm thinking about opening chains all over the world. Of course, the main attraction will be my life-sized Monokuma plushie. I can't believe you thought this far into the future when you made these. Your business is doomed to fail. Enough already! You have no business sense anyway, so just stop it.
No.
Hey, don't say that. Let's do our best together. We'll be as popular as Pogs were in the 90s.
Hey.
Don't you remember how long those stayed popular? Besides, if you're serious about opening a business, you've already committed a major mistake.
I won't forgive
Because there's no
you.
merch of me.
My little sister.
Oh, pardon me, my little sister. Didn't you know the Aesop's fable about the rabbit and the bear? Not a tortoise?
Hey.
A long time ago, there were two old guys. Two old guys living together. The old guys thought rabbits aren't as popular as bears. The end. What? Did you even need the old guys in the story?
In other words.
So even if I made merch of you, it's pointless. A half-pink rabbit is so lame. You don't even have 1 ounce of good fashion sense.
You stupid brother.
You did this to me. You're the one who has no fashion sense. So he JoJo's her.
What a hopeless way of snapping back.
But honestly, I can't help but feel like I might have made too many panels.
Special bleeding
So whoever wants to
service.
decorate their room, please do it as much as you'd like.
Here.
Come on, what are you waiting for? Hajime, let's run. Yeah, you're right. We ran out of the warehouse, narrowly avoiding Monokuma's plan of inventory disposal. I want to go back in there, though, to see if there was a collectible. It's like, you just got tired. Yeah, you're right. I just want to look around and see if there's another collectible in there before we have to put up with more Monokuma's shit. Because the camera turns weird. Look, this is me holding right, me holding left. Firstly, it's inverted, which is annoying. But secondly, why is it so snappy? Like, it feels like there's gonna be something here, and I'm gonna have to, like, over-investigate it for it to be this snappy, you know? books tagged up high. Poetry collection? How stupid. Who the hell's gonna read this crap?
Hey, hey.
There's another book here too. Let's see. Monokuma's Most Precious Moments.
See?
That's the actual title of this book, but it's a collect of nude photos. Monokuma is already naked.
Yep.
I know. Oh wait, she was just trying to spark a bit of fun out of the conversation. Bunch of cardboard boxes, various goods. Probably used for packaging goods before they're shipped. So they're waiting to be shipped, but I don't think these are going to leave the island. There's a... It's like I can tell just from the ambience that there's no important clues here. Well, at least we confirmed that. Yeah, and there's no Monokuma on the ceiling somewhere, right? The fan doesn't even work. I think we've explored everything we're going to get out of this weird old place. See you around, Chiaki. Military base? This is kind of cool. That thing over there. Is that a tank? Is it real? Not just that, there's a lot of other stuff here that looks really dangerous. So yeah.
I knew you could do it.
At least getting all the Monokumas, like when I finish, probably won't be too bad. Because I've already got a fair number of them. Wait, what's there to investigate? Truck. Another truck. Let's just work our way along. Military truck, like the airplane in the first island, this looks like it actually has an engine inside, but I don't even know how to drive. And besides, it's not like I can escape this island by driving off of it. It's a military truck, there's something in the cargo box. Firearms, there's tons of them. There's a lot of different weapons, like guns and anti-tank rockets, carelessly stacked in here. Is it really alright to handle these carelessly? It appears to be a military base. Is that so? Despite the fact that this island is quite small, the military technology here seems rather extensive.
All right.
These might prove useful when the time comes to combat the Future Foundation. Useful? There's no way we'd be able to operate stuff like tanks and heavy weapons.
Huh?
Really? In my country, even a child in grade school can operate a tank, no problemo. What? No problemo? Of course, in modern warfare, is a required class in all our grade schools. Let me read that again. Of course, in modern warfare, is a required class in all our grade schools. An obsession with anime, and now this. Sonia's country never ceases to baffle me. However, weapons are only weapons when humans start to use them.
I am concerned.
If no one uses them, there is nothing more than scrap metal. You're right, unfortunately, this stuff is the base problem. This stuff in the base probably won't be useful to us.
Please wait.
No, that is wrong. Well, I have discovered a puzzling document in the tank operator's seat. She already climbed in. She already climbed into the tank. She didn't see it. She went, "Oh, tank! I am literally in a tank and you are not." It's the Future Foundation's insignia. Jabberwock Island Development Plan. What is this? I assume it belongs to Monokuma, and it was placed rather ostentatiously. I do not know how much we can trust it. Do you think it could be a useful clue? Monokuma probably did leave it, like you said. It's hard to know how much we can trust it. So what does it say? Beyond what is written in here, I do not know much.
Well?
But it does document Jabberwock Island's redevelopment plan at considerable length. What is that plan? To place Jabberwock Island under the Future Foundation's control and prepare it as a central headquarters. Central headquarters for the Future Foundation? I thought Jabberwock Island was a tourist destination. Why would the Future Foundation be interested in it? In actuality, there was something written here that caught my attention. The travel agency that managed Jabberwock Island went bankrupt, so the island was uninhabited for a long time. Because of that, the island was unaffected by the incident, which allowed them to gain a foothold. Wait, hold on. This place was uninhabitable for a long time? If that's true, the maintenance here has been way too attentive. The items at the supermarket are always stocked, and the hotel is still really clean. Could that be the Future Foundation's responsibility? But more importantly, what's the incident? What does it mean that the island was unaffected by it? I cannot discern that from this passage alone. Simply reading it would not help me grasp what those words mean.
Well?
However, there is one more thing that caught my attention. There's more? Do you remember the guidebook in Jabberwock Island in the library? It was written there that the central island houses a large administrative building. However, we could not find that building anywhere. We even commented on how strange that was, right?
However...
But according to this plan, the building that the Future Foundation is planning to use for their headquarters, could it be that same building? They are planning to rebuild it and use it as the Future Foundation's headquarters. Or so it is written. What the heck? So inconsistent. How do you rebuild a building that doesn't even exist? Damn it, what the hell's going on?
Perhaps.
We were so distracted by all the horrible situations that kept happening, one after the other. We might have overlooked a more pressing issue. There's a mystery of the island. But what's really going on? The mystery doesn't make any sense. No matter how much we think about it, there's no reason behind it. That's a tank. Is it real? Can it move? Hey, Kane. Man, this place is boring. Boring? What are you talking about? There's a tank here.
You.
I like strong dudes. Weapons don't excite me at all.
Obviously.
A real man fights with his fists. That goes for women too.
All right.
Want to battle a little? If you win, you could rest on my boob pillows. Hajime, you might as well give it a shot. I'm sure she would admire your determination for a bit of training anyway. Boob pillows? You think about it. I bet that's probably another fucking event. Knowing how this game is. Like, if I have a certain item, I can do that. This helicopter. Is this the helicopter Monokuma used to execute Teru? This helicopter. Don't screw with me. Ow. Hajime, what happened? It's nothing. I'm fine. Couldn't help punching it, but I just ended up hurting my fist. Damn it, I'm so weak. Hajime, your IQ is like lowering a little. After the last case of the whole Octagon thing, and now this punching a helicopter. You're starting to lose me a little here. The Sea King industry. Whoa! Oh, is this where the Monokuma, the Monobeasts are made? It's a bunch of strange machines lined up in all directions. It feels very sci-fi. Sea King Industries. Huh? They're a company that specializes in manufacturing electric insulation and other machine parts. They're a mid-sized company with only 100 employees, but they're the biggest corporation on Jabberwock Island. And this place looks like a research facility. For a mid-sized company, this is a pretty nice facility. I guess so. I only read about them in a pamphlet next to the reception desk. Besides, the size of the company isn't the issue here.
What's going on?
The company obviously doesn't make machine parts, so just what the heck are they making here? He's right, it's like they're making something more dangerous. It seems like it might be a good idea to thoroughly investigate this place. Oh, there's another one with the swivel, and I can see another way over there.
Huh? Are you serious?
Yeah, you can't hide from me. Is that a mechanical person I can see they're making down there? I want to check that first. The automated machine looks like it's making something. Is that a mannequin?
Maybe...
It's a humanoid machine. Is that a robot?
You serious?
Seriously, how can they make robots? Are you already forgetting Mechamaru? Just how far did technology advance without me knowing? Do you think Nekamaru was made here?
That was close.
It's a similar humanoid robot. It's possible. Maybe.
Hey!
But why would a company that manufactures machine parts have access to this kind of technology? I don't know. Maybe this place is somehow connected to the Future Foundation too. This machine is making another machine. The finished product looks like it's modeled after a four-legged animal.
Hey!
Hey, doesn't that animal-looking machine remind you of anything? Are you talking about the Monobeasts?
Maybe...
So any chance that those mono beasts were created here? The mono beasts were created here?
Fine, fine.
Yep, that's what this place is for.
Hey, hey!
No matter how much you insist it's a game, people won't be convinced if a place like this doesn't exist, right?
Bye-bye!
That's why it's just fine.
There's something wrong
What
with
the hell do you mean by that? It wasn't making any sense at all. Doesn't matter who's convinced, because I'll never be convinced.
What's going on?
I mean, this place is for manufacturing machine parts. Why are they able to create such a dangerous robot in a place like this? Does it mean Monokuma took over this place and modified it to do this? Damn it, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Hey, Kazuchi, get a hold of yourself.
Huh?
Why? Why? You just started laughing all of a sudden. Well, obviously. What else am I gonna do except laugh? I mean, this is so childish. What are you talking about?
Hey,
Well, there's a computer over there, so I started snooping around to see if I could find any clues. Whoever is using this computer must have been sending emails to his buddy or something. There. He's probably trying to write a manga or something. He sent one of his story ideas to his buddy. It was such a horrible, delusional story. I was so embarrassed to read it, it gave me goosebumps. Delusional story? So what was written in the email anyway? Well, I'll start with the idea for the story. Apparently, global riots are occurring in various regions around the world. Uh-oh. It's not a story, Soda. It's not a story. They brought up the tragedy a little earlier in this bit, and now it's hit. No. You're just explaining the tragedy to us. Then these riots were caused by high school students. I mean, seriously, that's not realistic at all. Yeah, have you ever met the Ultimate Despair twins?
yeah.
So these riots just keep growing as people grew more dissatisfied and frustrated with society. Until eventually it spread like an infectious disease all over the world. Footage of the riots started getting circulated and strange incidents started occurring one after another. A hopeless anxiety instantly spreads throughout the world as the end of the world gets closer and closer. End of the world? I know, right? Sounds like something a lame high school band would come think of as a song title.
Hey,
Whoever wrote it needs to come up with a better story, because this wasn't realistic at all. I mean, students causing a riot on that scale is totally impossible. I'd never believe it for a second. But I learned a valuable lesson. I should always delete embarrassing emails right away. Hey, about that, are you sure it's okay to say that it's just a made-up story? Of course. I mean, unrealistic things might happen in real life from time to time, but
of course
there's
not.
no way this is real. It's more impossible than the notebook that kills people just by writing in it. Alright, Death Note. Yeah, you're right. Just a lot of unimaginable things have kept happening to us, so maybe I'm getting a little confused. But the world ending? There's no way something unbelievable could actually happen. Well, at any rate, it's clear now, isn't it? What's clear? This used to be Seeking Industries, but it's not anymore.
I see.
After this island became uninhabited, Monokuma took over this place and modified it without permission. He did it all just to shock us. That's the reason?
That's right.
It's not so weird. The whole time he's been doing similar stuff to us. But why?
This is bad.
Maybe there's a bunch of crazy rich dudes who are into this stuff. They're the ones who are making us kill each other. Those bastards get off on watching kids kill each other.
Hey.
Wait, hold on. Now that I said that out loud, that's actually a terrible assumption.
I mean,
if that's true, then our fates are in the hands of those rich, perverted bastards. That sounds like something that would happen in a work of fiction. But the thought of it actually happening in reality is definitely unsettling. Yeah, let's leave. Is that everywhere, or we still got one more place to stop?
Yeah.
Oh, that's everywhere. Hey, Hajime, I was looking for you. What's up for you, Hiko?
well,
I was thinking you've probably finished exploring this island by now. You're right, I think I've explored it everywhere at least once for now.
damn right.
Then, do you want to meet up with everyone and discuss things? Yeah, I don't mind.
Huh.
I figured it'd be annoying if we all went back to the hotel for this. But there's a street nearby lined with food vendors, so I told everyone to meet up there. That makes sense. I'm heading over there right now, so hurry up and come over. After letting me know Fuyuhiko left the area, he actually took the time to tell everyone about that, huh? Well, now's not really the time to be impressed by something like that. It'd be bad to make the others wait. I should hurry over to the streets with the food stands. God, not many of us. Alright, everyone but Nagito is here.
Huh?
What about Nagito? Who cares? It's not like he's our friend or anything.
Like,
I couldn't get in touch with him. I don't know where the hell he is or what's he doing.
now then.
So how'd it go? Did you learn anything about the Future Foundation? Not really. Like, I feel like I learned stuff, but I also feel like I didn't learn anything. It's not clear which information we found is believable, if any.
However,
I do believe that there is no question that the Future Foundation is behind everything that has been going on.
Well,
Are we sure about that? Huh? What are you saying? If they're not our enemy, then what are they? If they're our ally, there's no way they'd trap us on this island.
well, yeah.
That's true, but there's something I've been thinking about.
Hey,
Monami works for the Future Foundation, right? She's pretty much admitted it by this point. But even though Monokuma is forcing us to kill each other, Monami has been opposing him. You mean pretending to oppose him, right?
that's wrong.
No, I don't think she's pretending. They clearly hate each other. Then it's possible that the enemy of our enemy is actually an ally. Because she opposes Monokuma, you think she's our ally?
Please wait.
Even if they both oppose each other, it is not possible that they are both our enemy.
Starting to get
It's like a three-way battle. That's kind of hard.
hey.
Why, after all this time, are you suddenly backing up the Future Foundation?
Whoa!
Are you talking like that because you're actually the traitor who's working for him?
Damn it.
Don't be a fucking idiot.
I won't be fooled.
No way, that's clearly suspicious. I mean, if you don't...
settle down.
Kazuichi Soda, shut up. Thank you. Sonia is getting... I love how Sonia is consistently getting more annoyed with Soda's shit. Yes!
Listen.
There was never a traitor. Monokuma lied to us.
Oh, my.
Lied?
Well,
It is simply a false entity that Monokuma made up so we would be suspicious of each other.
you insolent
How
fool.
can you not believe in your friends after everything we have endured together? Weak. How weak. Oh, here's trouble. Instead of facing the problem directly and overcoming it, you're desperately trying to run away.
Such despair.
That weakness is hopeless. Oh, if it isn't the wind beneath my wings, what do you want? Nagito. What, fuckstick? Nagito, where have you been this whole time?
Jeez.
I wonder where your thought process wandered off to. As usual, you guys just keep running around in circles. What are you, hamsters? Oops, if I compare you guys to hamsters, will I get yelled at by that weakling who dropped out?
That is...
What does that...
Now then.
You asked where I've been this whole time, right?
Well,
Well, I was in the middle of looking for someone. Looking? I thought that person might have already arrived, but I guess I was wrong. Or maybe that person is hiding in a secret location and is carefully watching us. Hey, who are you talking about? Are you saying there's someone else on this island besides us? It's probably the survivor of the killing school life. Huh?
how about it?
If so, a lot of things might start adding up, don't you think? You're talking about Byakuya? He's the survivor you're talking about, right?
What?
Huh? Oh, I see. You guys only reached that stage. What stage? It don't make any sense at all, you egotistical prick.
Jeez.
But still, if you think about it properly, you might be able to figure it out. Why would Byakuya, a survivor of the killing school life, die in vain like he did at the very beginning?
Right?
Don't you think it's strange?
Huh?
What does that mean?
That is an order.
The issue is not what he means. Please take back what you said about Byakuya dying in vain.
That's right.
Yeah, listen to Miss Sonia.
Well,
You have been acting very strange lately. I do not like this version of Nagito we have been witness to. I don't like her either. Well, I never liked her in the first place. Amen, sister.
This is true.
Oh, it looks like I'm being hated. You only got your fucking self to blame. Well, that's understandable. There's no way you guys can even comprehend my suffering. Oh, boo-hoo.
Well,
Knowing the truth can be pretty painful in its own way. The truth? What truth? What do you know? Curious, are you? No, I just want you to shut up and go away, but you won't until you've monologued your piece, so fucking get on with it. But why don't I tell you guys that after we found out who the traitor is?
actually,
Tell you the truth, I still haven't figured out who the traitor is. But it won't take me very long. You guys don't have to worry. I'll weed out the traitor, even if it costs me my life.
what?
You're gonna weed out the traitor?
please wait.
So I've already said there is no traitor. I'll bet in the end, it's gonna be raise your hand and go, I'm actually the traitor, right? You're a funny guy, Kazuchi. But why don't I tell you guys that after we found out who the traitor is? If I'm able to wipe out all the despair on the island, will I?
This is exciting.
Will I become the ultimate hope? Ultimate hope?
You.
What the hell are you talking about? You finally lost your damn mind.
Now then.
I should get going. But if you see Monokuma again, There's something I want you to tell him. Tell him he doesn't need to provide a motive anymore. Huh? Tell him not to worry, because I'm planning to go all out. Besides, the next one will probably be the last.
Maybe.
Nagito, what does that mean?
Bye now.
Bye. It means he's gonna try and hunt down the traitor, fucking murder the shit out of them, and even if it's wrong, he will accept his death because he'll think that he murdered the end all. Sort of like how in Case 5 we all thought maybe the mastermind had been killed. Except this time he actually is going to try and go kill the mastermind. Nagito ignored Chiaki's question and left us. We were powerless to stop him. It was clear to us that trying to stop him would just be useless.
Hey.
Don't want to think about it, but could he be planning a kill?
Are you kidding me?
Kill who? Who's he going to kill?
Damn it.
Based on how he was talking, it looks like his target is the traitor.
Please wait.
There's no such person. I mean, the notion that one of us has been deceiving us all along. I will never ever believe that. Like Sonia said, I can't believe it either. I don't think any of us could do that. But what if it's Nagito? Or what if whoever it is has forgotten about it? What if the traitor has forgotten that they're the traitor? Just like how I forgot I don't have a talent. Well, regardless of who he's targeting, there's a high chance that he's planning to kill, right?
That's right.
Then we gotta tie him up again. Forcing him to stop is the only way. Oh yeah, I'm surprised it took until this chapter until we started to entertain the idea of tying him up.
Oh.
It's impossible. Nekomaru's not even here anymore.
I'll show you my
Yeah, I've got what it takes to deal with
side.
someone as weak as him. Yeah, I'm sure it's not impossible. Even if we don't have the muscle house that is Nekomaru, it would be 6-on-1. I'm sure we could stop him.
I'm here too.
Then that's a yes, right? Just leave it to me. Once I come up with a plan, we'll meet up again. Tie up Nagito, huh? Kazuchi is right. It's dangerous to let Nagito wander freely. If we're being cautious, we have to act fast. But what is this indescribable anxiousness I'm feeling? I hope it just means I'm thinking too much. For the time being, we decided to finish our exploration of the final island and return to the hotel. It was already dark by the time we returned to the hotel. Is there a reason why you didn't just stop me in my cottage? I'm going to assume so let's go talk to people. I believe that there is no traitor.
Do you have a minute?
No, that is not the issue. After all, it is impossible.
Well?
Why does Nagito not understand that? And furthermore, he has made the insult remark about Gundam. Gundam gave his life so he could teach us something important. Sonia. At the time, Gundam scolded me for attempting to stop his execution. But looking back on it, he would forgive me with a smile on his face, right? Yeah, definitely. Gundam stayed true to himself until the very end. I will never forget that. That's a good mentality to have about, let's be honest, the blooming relationship that got cut short. I'll do Nekomaru's share of the grunt work.
Leave it to me.
I'm pretty confident about my strength. As long as nobody grabs my tail, there won't be any problems. You have a tail?
You.
Obviously, I'm joking.
Obviously.
I see.
Don't be thinking stuff like, if you want to see a tail, I got one if you grab it. It'll get even more powerful. That's a terrible joke. It's even worse than the joke an old man would make.
Jeez.
Even her ignorance has a limit. What are you talking about this time?
Huh?
It's Sonia. She had the nerve to say she wanted to check out my body. Huh? Your body?
Bastard!
Don't think about weird things, you bastard. It wasn't like that. I don't know where she heard it from, but she came up to me and said, real Yakuza are supposed to have tattoos, so show them to me. Oh, so that's what it was.
Damn it!
It's not funny to tell me, for her to tell me to strip right in front of her. Who does she think she is? Besides, tattoos aren't supposed to be gawked at. Yeah, but that raises a good question. Do you have tats on your back, my dude? Is he just going to say the same thing? Don't ever make the mistake of gawking at tattoos. Where's Soda, then? Chiaki's back at the arcade, and Soda's gone back to his room. But it's kind of weird that they're just kind of saying, hey, go talk to people if you want. It makes me worried that if they're doing this, that we're not going to have a free time. So this is like the game's like, hey, if you want to chat to people, here's your last chance. The plan to capture Nagito, huh? Akane looked pretty confident, but is she really going to be alright? I mean, she's strong, like, but Nagito is, you know, unpredictable. You're right, but I don't know how else we're supposed to catch him. Don't even know if it's the right thing to do. If Nekomaru was still here, would he let Akane go through with this?
See?
Actually, he'd probably get pumped up about our capturing plan along with her. You know, he did capture him once before,
Yep.
and Kazuchi helped him that time too. It feels like Gundam and Nekomaru are scolding us for not growing at all. Maybe. Let's see how Soda's grumbling before we turn to our room. Is this? Yeah, it is. Never mind. Oh, that was something I was going to do. I was going to click on all the people's houses that died because I think it was John in chat yesterday mentioned that he has something to say for each house you click on of someone who died. Nekomaru, you are a strong man. You're always straightforward because you are strong. But strength doesn't mean anything when you're dead. It's not opening. It's like it's locked. What, you don't have anything to say about Terra? Or is it like after every case? Like it's after every case if you individually click on it you have something to say. Gundam, I won't forget your final message. Don't give up on life. Even now those words are still etched into my heart. I don't know if I'll find any answers, but we will continue to press forward so you won't lecture us. Nagito, you're a freak. What are you really thinking, Nagito? What are you planning to do? So I'm guessing it's like each individual chapter there's something unique to say. Like if on chapter 4, if I just clicked on it, Mikan would... Yeah, okay. Well, that's something for me when I eventually go back and do all the Monokumas for me to check then. That there'll be something to say on each one. I actually like checked how I'm doing on the collectibles. Oh, I'm really doing alright on the collectibles, look. I only missed 1 in chapter 4. I'm only missing 1 in this chapter. 2 in 2 and 2 in 3, 1 in 1. I'm only missing the handful. For some reason I'm really tired today. But since I walked around all day, I was able to obtain several clues. Although I'm not really certain if you can even call these clues. Instead, I just feel like we're suffering from more mysteries that don't make sense. This isn't good. As soon as nighttime hits, I can't stop thinking about these pessimistic thoughts. This might be a bad habit of mine. I should get some sleep for today, rest my mind for a while. And then, I'll give this some more thought tomorrow. Because I imagine, like the first game, this will be the last chapter to have 3 times. Which is why I'm concerned that if they take it away now, there certainly won't be in chapter 6. Words are extremely dangerous. Unlike letters, words cannot be undone with erasers or a backspace. That's why you need to be extremely careful. Same goes for me. There was a time in my past when I went through a lot of trouble because of that. That's right, when I was being trained at the safari park. At the time, there were 2 animals at the park that I got along with. One was a squirrel named Sir Dietrich, and the other was a fox named Cha-Cha Jr. To be honest, Cha-Cha Jr. was really stupid. If a female employee tried to have a serious talk with them, he'd just stare at her boobs the whole time. That's why Sir Dietrich would order him to steal panties. And that idiot would get real happy when he exchanged the panties he stole from Dietrich's old undies. Also, this one time, the 3 of us went to a steakhouse and the waiter asked, how would you like it cooked? Chiaki Jr. probably said with fire. Sir Dietrich was pretty crafty. He knew how to play Cha-Cha Jr. He made Cha-Cha Jr. Abduct a fawn and drown it, then he saved that drowning fawn himself. And then Cha-Cha Jr. told everyone about it. Man, he really did some shady things. Anyway, the 3 of us were getting along together. We were living a fun life in the safari park. That's right, until the day I ended up saying those words. I accidentally said this to Cha-Cha Jr. Foxes are squirrels, natural enemies. The next day, I stumbled across what was left of Dietrich Sr. He had been eaten. Good thing I immediately tattled to the male employee, so he could put down Cha-Cha Jr. with a hunting rifle. Even now, I regret saying what I said back then.
What the hell?
Gee, squirrels have it rough. There are so many natural enemies. I feel like I don't really process the Monokuma theatres that much anymore. I just read them.
Good. Now then.
Alright, give me some free times. Well, we'll have to meet at the restaurant first. So I'm going to max out Sonya. She's actually 1 away. Also, I'll also go to the shop first and get some more Monokuma prizes. I know I could just click the stairs, but you always got to see who's in the lobby. Hello again, Chiaki. Hey, Chiaki. Hey, Chiaki. I wasn't sleeping. Yes, you were. Totally not sleeping. I was playing a game. You were sleeping while you were playing a game? There's always time for gaming. Doesn't make any sense. Anyway, you look more tired than usual. Last night, I had a weird dream that woke me up in the middle of the night, so maybe that's why. A weird dream?
Well?
It was a Monokuma puzzle game. It's like one of those tile falling games where you make falling Monokumas disappear by connecting a chain. So you were playing Tetris, but Monokuma-ified. But no matter how much I played, I just couldn't beat it, and the Monokumas just fell endlessly. Why did I have a dream like that? Probably because you saw a factory where those Monokuma goods were made. Oh, Hajime, figure it out, I'm already eating. As usual, you're eating a lot. Well, we might get locked in a place like the funhouse again, so I gotta eat when I can.
Shit well.
For now.
Okay. Now that we've finished our breakfast, let's jump back into the main topic. Still eating? I just got here, I haven't had a chance to eat anything yet. It's okay, I'm pretty much done eating. You selfish little...
right?
And of course, the main topic's about my plan to capture Nagato that we're supposed to carry out today.
It cannot be.
Are you really going to do it? Of course, spent all night coming up with this plan. That means I haven't slept in 2 days straight. And you think my effort should count for something?
Hey, bastard.
We get it, hurry up and spill that plan of yours already. Well, I thought up several plans, but in the end, I figured that a straightforward plan would be the best. One of us would be the decoy that lures Nagato into the lobby by telling him we need to talk to him there. And then, the best possible moment, the two task force members will move in and swiftly capture Nagato.
Alright.
So that's the plan, what do you think? Please understand, so I'm cool with it. Anyway, are there any bananas left? So now, I will present each of you with your role.
Of course.
Since it's my plan, I'll take the role of commander. I won't let anyone object to that.
Hey, hey.
But commander sounds like the most fun. Hey, didn't I just say I won't let anyone object?
Right.
Next, I'll present the two task force members. Those big roles go to you two, Fuyuhiko and Akane. Yeah, sure thing.
Jeez.
Yeah, got no choice.
You know, right?
And the person burdened with the core of the plan, the decoy who will lure Nagato, it's going to be me, Smiles, isn't it? I'll give that... Oh, never mind. It's going to be me to roll a Chiaki Nanami.
No way.
No way. What do you say?
So...
I mean, it's not like I've ever agreed to this plan.
Hey,
It's going to be fine. It's not like you're going to tie him up. You're just going to lure him.
well...
Besides, there's no way I'd ask Miss Sonia to take such a dangerous role, you know? So please, I'm begging you.
Hey.
What a rude way to ask for help. If Mahiro was here, she would have beamed you up. I mean, you did say earlier that you definitely can't accept killing. Isn't that right? I need your help to stop another killing.
Hey.
And didn't I say I'm begging you? Why are you snapping at her all of a sudden?
Oh.
Fine.
Alright.
You're gonna do it? Alright, then this lineup is perfect. Hey, Sonia and I haven't been given roles. What should we do? Sonia has the role of princess. That doesn't make any sense.
For now.
And you're on shore duty. I want you to supply the rope that we need to tie up Nagato.
Bow down.
Denied.
Whoa.
What? Why?
Listen.
If Hajime has nothing to do anyway, he shall accompany me.
Miss Sonia?
No, like I said, he needs to supply the rope.
You must not.
It is not a request. This is an order.
That is an order.
An order, I tell you. There is somewhere I must go. Fine. If Hajime and Miss Sonia are free, it's fine.
I'll leave that
Good.
matter to
Repeat
your
that.
discretion.
Damn it.
If Hajime and Miss Sonia are free, it's fine. To object so forcefully. Where do you need to go, Sonia? I shall tell you in due time. We will be discovered if I speak too loudly.
What did
You're going to be alone with Hajime? A secret place? Now,
it.
we'll carry out the plan tonight. All of you, make sure you prepare your bodies and minds.
Huh?
Is our commander going to be okay? His energy seems to have dropped pretty drastically. Excuse me. It's all just dispersed for now. Now then, please come to the hotel lobby in 30 minutes. Yeah, sure thing. After our planning meeting had ended, I quickly finished eating my breakfast. By the time I made it back to my cottage, it was already close to the time I agreed to meet Sonia. Right, back to the hotel lobby we go. Oh, hey, Kane. Reverse me to a ball. She's still eating? What do you want?
I won't forgive
You can't. Your teacher can't allow this plan. Oh, right, this again. Oh, yeah, because you're the one that fucking freed him. No, shut the hell up, you useless rabbit. No, I won't be quiet. I can't accept this plan. Hey, what happened?
Man.
Well, the Monomi bastard apparently heard about our plan. You can't. Your teacher can't allow this plan. It's not like we want to do this. We're doing it because Naruto's dangerous. He's planning to kill someone. This is just self-defense. But I still can't ignore it. I can't allow my students to fight amongst themselves. Love, love. Shut the hell up, you useless rabbit. It's like they're talking in circles. It might be better to leave them alone. They keep shouting like that. I'm pretty sure Naruto might overhear them. Hello, Sonia. Hajime, you are late. Huh? I'm right on time. Wait, should I have come a little earlier? A little earlier? In my country, you are severely punished if you do not arrive 13 minutes before the arranged meeting time. Such an ordinary country, 13 minutes is a pretty arbitrary rule.
That is...
Oh, I see. This is a culture shock, and I guess it could be overlooked. So, where are you planning to go? I just have to come along, right?
Well?
Of course. It is a place that pertains to this discovery we made yesterday. Jumbo Island's development plan? Did you find out something about it? How should I say this? After reading this document over and over again, I suddenly realized the Future Foundation was planning to rebuild a facility on this island to use as their headquarters. You're talking about the large administrative building on the central island, right? But I couldn't find a building like that anywhere. Maybe they said something about a different island.
Do you have a minute?
Or, what if their plan suddenly changed and they had to use a different facility? Different facility?
Well?
Was there not a facility on this island inscribed with the symbol of the Future Foundation? Yeah, the ruins on Island 2 that we were gonna go to last time before we got chucked in the funhouse. As I recall, the ancient ruins on the second island had a symbol on its door. Yeah, you're right. The Japanese word for future, Mirai, was inscribed there. If that's the case, the ruin might be connected to the Future Foundation, right?
However...
The discrepancies in this document are strange, but there is no doubt the ruin is quite suspicious. You're right. I'd completely forgotten about it from being locked inside the funhouse, but the possibility that the ancient ruins connect to the Future Foundation is incredibly high. I knew there was something strange about that place. Sonia, after hearing all this, I want to go there as much as you do. I'll definitely come with you. Then, I may not be competent, so please be patient with me.
I see.
It's the second island. Oh, it's just saying, you find your own way over there. Yeah, let's go. Me and Sonia, a little adventure to the ruins. She's gonna be like following me around now. Yeah, she is.
I am concerned.
My stalker, I mean Kazuchi, is over there. Let's depart so he does not notice us. Oh wow, so you're 110% aware of what's going on then. That you're 110% aware of his attitude. You're no longer, like, pretending. She's treating you like a stalker, huh? I'm starting to feel even sorry for that guy. But I get it. It's basically what he's turning into. Oh, yo.
Hey, hey.
Hey, what exactly does Kazuchi do as a commander? How should I know?
Well?
In games, commanders are usually flags. Flags? If you defeat the commander, no matter how many of their units are left, you still secure a victory. Even damaging the commander is enough to decrease the opponent's morale. As far as plans go, it's a pretty standard tactic.
I'll leave that matter
Wonderful,
to your
that plan is
discretion.
my seal of approval. Continue to target the commander. Wow, she really fucking hates Soda now. But she's really done with his shit. You're totally mistaking who to fight. What's the point of targeting Kazuchi?
That is...
You are right, what a shame. Shame? Kazuchi heard that. His rapidly diminishing enthusiasm might plummet into the negatives. Don't know why, but I'm starting to feel sorry for that guy. Like, it's absolutely... Soda, the simping, has just annoyed her, and annoyed her, and annoyed her. And now she's at a point where she doesn't give a shit if it's clear that she doesn't like him now. She's being extremely open about it. At the ancient ruins of the second island... Oh, it's just going to be the same old. Because, you know, she's kind of... We're just kind of tailing together to get over there. It was this way to Island 2, wasn't it? It is this way, right? No, that's 5. It's always... go left, not right. Alright, let's check out the ruins. No matter how many times I see this place, it certainly gives me the willies.
However,
Well, we should not dwell on that. After all, we are here to look for clues. That's right, there's no doubt we'll find something here. Alright, let's start. Now that I'm taking a closer look at it, the door looks even stranger. For a building that's pretty run down and shabby, this door looks very high-tech. Future, huh? A real gun. This building's so important it requires that much security. A liquid crystal displayed next to the door. That's probably it. Probably the key. The door will probably open if we input the correct numbers.
please wait.
We have discussed this before as well, but it would be dangerous to test it haphazardly.
Well,
If we make a mistake, it is possible that we will be fired upon by that gun. I can think of no other reason for that gun to be there. As long as that's a possibility, it'd be bad if we acted recklessly.
I am concerned.
It's right, courage and recklessness are completely different. If you were shot at by a gun like that, well, you would have had more holes in you than a Beatrice's nest. You mean a bee's nest? In my country, we use the expression Beatrice's nest. Anyway, right now, we shouldn't test it out so recklessly. In order to open this door, we must find the password first. Or destroy the door with some kind of explosive force. Now that's impossible, this door is extremely sturdy. It's definitely better if we find the password instead. Alright, all we have to do is find out what the password is. It's a good thing we came here so we can at least find that out. You are right. But the problem is, where did we obtain that password? When we first came here, even Monokuma and Monami said they don't know it. So if they really don't know it, how are we supposed to find out? As usual, it's a mystery, huh? After finishing our investigation of the ancient ruins, Sonia and I decided to go back to our cottages for now. You know what that screams to me as? That screams to me as, we're gonna make you know that this area is gonna be important to the plot this chapter. So you're just gonna go there, poke, and come back. That screams to me as, it's gonna be important this chapter, so we're gonna remind you it's there, and that's it. Middle of the day, so have some free time. Now then, what should I do? Since we were already hanging out with Sonia, but we'll go to the shop first. Where is she? How'd I know a couple people would go all the way out here? I'm not hanging with you, Mr. Evil Man. I'll go to Seeking Industries and hang out with Sonia, max her out. But before we do that, I didn't mean to click off the map. We need to go to the beach. Get more stuff. Yep. Alright, what coins are we on? 653. If we go to... like 6... I might go to 625? Oh, that'll be perfect. Because I'm not too fussed right now if I get repeats. Oh, that'll be perfect for Chiaki if I go for her afterwards. But we'll see. If this counts as like the afternoon, so we only have three times over the 2 days instead of the usual 2, then no, I'll go for Mikan after this. So I need food. Toilet paper. Well, when I go into school, this game's version of school mode, so I'm maxing up Nekamaru. Now I just know what to give him. What the heck's that? Oh, well, a console. Yeah, the Chiaki will love that. Mood ring by the looks of it. A crowbar. Ice cream. A G-ring. Oh, lucky. I forgot those exist in this game. Oh god, that's not very lucky. See. A knife! Oh, more tea. Oh, that's the problem when repeat rate's at 50%. Well, nigh on 50%. Oh my god. Oh, that's dead on 50. I'll go to 2.5. Oh, Game Boy. Shirt. Camera. Two more. Carrot. Last one. Okay. Alright, we have... Probably get going. we have stuff to give people now. Oh, it's on you again, like on the 5th island. I do think it kind of sucks that the only thing that ended up mattering in all of this was the funhouse. Like, the castle was pointless, the Monomi house was pointless, the roller coaster, we were there just as an excuse to then drag us here. Actually, that's something I want to check. If I go back to the funhouse, can we, you know... Oh, I was hoping you could see the towers or something. Actually, I wonder if you interact with the train, whether he says something before we move on. He goes, oh, that thing. It takes me to the funhouse, but it was like it's not running anymore. At the time, I knew it was a trap, but I still hopped on without trying to prevent it. And because of that, Gundam and Nekomaru were sacrificed. The only thing we can do now is accept the truth and move forward. I was hoping that if we looked around somewhere here, we'd be able to actually see it itself. Now that the secret's out. But so that this castle had no significance, or the horror house, really. That's just depressing. Like, it feels like this island got really thrown away and just became the fun house. Alright, you're in the industry building. So we need to take a left. And I'm going to be a bit cheeky here, but because I want to make sure I get as many free times as possible to try and max out more people, I'm actually going to save. So if I fuck it up, I can load the save.
I see.
I wonder where we might find the password to enter the ancient ruin. Let's hang out.
I am
Dwelling on it
concerned.
for too long is not healthy. Let's take a small break. Break with Sonia. We don't deserve it, but we got closer. Let me give her something. Yes. I have tea.
Open the treasure
May I
box.
really have this? Thank you very much. You're truly kind. Now then, what shall we discuss today? You know,
Do you have a minute?
if it pleases you, would you like to come to my room? I'm certain you'll feel more relaxed there than being outside. Okay, so it's like the first game. I didn't really get to show it off in the first game, so I never maxed anyone out. Even though I thought I'd maxed out Kyoko, I was one short. But when you're on the last rank of people, they tend to drag you to their room for something. Which is probably why I couldn't finish off Sonia's then, because she, you know, always intended to drag me to her room. I'm certain we will feel more relaxed there than being outside.
Alright.
Come, let us go. Like Sonia's trying a little too hard today. Maybe something happened. For now, I decided to walk to Sonia's cottage.
I am sorry.
I am terribly sorry. I've not kept this place very clean. It's clean enough to me. Really? I do not have much experience taking care of myself, so there are still things I do not understand. Thus far, I have managed to understand how to turn on the shower, but I do not know how. I also had to turn it off, so I accidentally flooded the floor. I guess that sounds like something a princess would do. So what happened?
Huh?
What? Well, something happened, right? You're acting a little different than usual, so... How could you tell? I'm not so sure. I could just tell by looking at you.
I am concerned.
If you can tell, then I guess I cannot hide things from you. She looked a little relieved when she said that, and gave me a relaxed smile. It seems she understands that she doesn't need to try so hard. I had a nightmare. Nightmare? A nightmare where something dreadful had happened, and I was unable to return to my homeland. And when I woke up, I felt extremely scared, and I want to go home.
I do not want this anymore.
Right now, I want to go back to my homeland where my family and people are waiting for me. She shouted. Sonia collapsed and... Oh, Sonia. I managed to catch her before she hit the ground. She was crying, sobbing and scared out of her wits, like a normal girl. Yeah, your brave face, it was starting to show signs of weakening as we went through her, like, meetups and whatnot. She was starting to, hands were shaking a lot more. She's finally hit her limit, so she gets a big hug, and right now, she's finally acting normal. She's been holding it in for so damn long. I held her and patiently waited for her to stop trembling. Are you alright now? Yes, I feel much better thanks to you. The energy seems to have returned somewhat. Though her eyes were still a little red, Sonia finally showed me her smile. Hajime, I finally realized what you are. You completely match the description of the legendary hero passed down in my country. Say what? The legend goes like this. The hero wears a white shirt and possesses an antenna that can sense danger. You're talking about my spiker hair! With a face lacking distinguishing characteristics, he shall bring light to a tropical land. Are you serious?
Well?
There is no mistake. The legend must be speaking of you, Hajime. You wear a white shirt, as the legend says, and your hair looks like an antenna, and your face is completely unremarkable. But please stop it already.
Please listen.
According to legend, the hero will stand alongside the princess and freely swing the golden makango. The makango is an animal, right? Is it really okay to swing around a living creature?
Amazing.
And then the legend says they will establish something resembling order and prosperity to the kingdom. Wait, not actual order and prosperity, just a resemblance? After all this time, Hajime, so you were my destined one.
Destined one.
Oh, no, she said that line. I felt bad for talking over it. Oh, that's cute. That's certainly not it.
See?
Hajime, when we safely escape this kingdom, please come with me to the Novoselic kingdom.
Easy as pie.
And then, when the time comes, let us capture the golden makango. If you do, you'll be formally acknowledged as the legendary hero. And you will be able to rule the Novoselic kingdom alongside me. Does that mean? But a life like that doesn't sound so bad. Hajime! It's like, actually, I could be a prince. No, actually, it sounds awesome! It's like, yeah, I could be a fucking prince, yeah!
Alright!
However, you might need to study a bit more before you can become my husband, and... Oh, fuck yeah, I'll be your husband, Sonia! You will need to know 30 foreign languages, economics, international law, diagnostic medicine. How am I supposed to do all that? I'll be an old man before I'm finished. Let us do our very best. Well, anyway, I'm glad Sonia feels better now. I'm sure everyone else won't feel their usual selves if you don't see Sonia smile. I feel a strong bond with Sonia. As long as I have that bond, I'll never give up. I swear I'll leave this island with everyone and cuck the hell out of Soda at this rate. Yay! Regards with update based on your experience with her. You just unlocked the skill Envious Influence. Give yourself a pat on the back. You earned it. You've obtained a present. Fucking god damn it! It's like the school mode of the first game. I was listening to Sonia's plans for the future. I returned to my room. Let's have some free time. Oh, I still get to. Okay, let's see what we actually unlocked. What Envious Influence actually is. Is it just more health? Yeah, okay, even more health, okay. So deactivate Attentive and pick up Envious in the next case. I say that, with how much we're leveling up, we've got a lot of goddamn health. I think that's the only thing, like with the game being as a whole a little bit harder, even though I've got a good rhythm for it, the fact that you have leveling up and so your health and focus goes up, it's kind of insane. Like, it feels like I can make a million mistakes and be fine at this point. Well, that makes me happy. That we've got maxed out someone in this. I'll need to make a point of doing it in the third game as well, but I want to actually, you know, dedicate and max people out so we can actually see the end of a report card. Sonia told me I'm her destined one who matches the description of her country's legendary hero. Now she wants us to capture a golden makango and rule together. Yeah, fuck you, Soda. I mean... Alright, so choice time. I'm likely 1 hangout today and then 2 more tomorrow. And I mean in game, not real life. I mean, likely you got 3 times left. Meaning, I can push for Chiaki and get her finished as well if I wanted to. Or Akane. I could probably max out one of them. You know? Just which one? You know what? Since we'll probably have 2 today, if I spend time with Chiaki today, then they're both 2 left, and then tomorrow we can just make that choice when we get to it. And besides, I have, like, a lot of video game shit that I can give her. Where is it? There, we got 2 power gauntlets, a Nitro Racer, Legend of Ball, Antidote, the second button, Moon Rock, another battle. Oh no, wait, these are all plot stuff. 7 sword, Makuro's knife. Oh, it's not a crowbar, it's just a bar. Not to be confused with its J-shaped cousin. Got it. Alright, let's go hang with Chiaki. Wherever she may be. You're in your room. Kane's in her room. You're by the arcade again. We'll hang with Chiaki, and then tomorrow we'll decide whether we max out Akane or Chiaki.
Super difficult.
How should I lure out Nagito? I think sexy definitely won't work. I don't know. You'd probably do it if you put your heart and soul into it, but let's hang out whilst you've got time to think. What do you think I should do? I think sexy definitely won't work. Spend time today with Chiaki thinking of ways to lure out Nagito. It's like Chiaki and I grew a little closer. Got to give her a present? Yes. No, it's too far. There you go. This is a pretty rare item.
Thanks.
Seems a little... I feel like it might raise us a flag. And immediately clocks out. Every single time, I can't believe how quickly she falls asleep in such a short time. Samurai head. Statue of Liberty. Don't shoot the beam there. This is bad. Zombie nation. Eating up humans. Is she dreaming about a game? I have no idea what kind of game she's talking about.
Sorry.
Sorry, I think I was sleeping again. Were you playing a video game in your dream too? Yeah, it was fun because it was a shooting game. Let's see, do you like those kind of games?
Yep.
I'm pretty all-inclusive. I'll play anything from Space Invaders to the latest military shooters. I also like simulation games. Right now, I mainly play real-time strategy games, but I like turn-based ones too.
Hey.
So, where do you want to go today? Yeah, how about we go to the ranch today? And hence why we couldn't continue a report card in Funhouse, right? I don't really like animals that much. Oh, really? They're warm when you touch them, you know. That's a little scary. Kind of hard to guess what they'll do next.
Well?
I'm better at games that use precise calculations, where success and failure is decided by numerical values. But it's hard for me to play games when I have to manage relationships and guess what characters are feeling. I see. Maybe that's something to do with her upbringing. I don't really want to do things Chiaki will hate, but it feels lonely to just leave her like this. How about we look at animals from far away? The ones at the ranch are pretty tame, so you can even try and touch them if it looks safe. Okay.
I think.
If you teach me lots of things, I'll probably be okay, I think. She's really relying on me, so that makes me happy. Chiaki and I decided to walk to the ranch. Oh my, it's a cow. I wonder if it's going to dance the one in the dancing eyes. That might be a little difficult. Maybe I should try touching it a little. Walked up to the cow and cautiously pet its back. The cow seemed not to mind and continued silently eating grass. Wow, it's really warm. Well, that's because it's alive. I see, you're right. Unlike humans, animals don't mind being touched that much, so this might make it easier for me. Touch a person, something is born from that interaction, right? Repulsion, anticipation, whatever. I'm nervous about stuff like that. It makes me think I'm better off not doing anything unnecessary. Like it's better if I just stay an innocent bystander for as long as I can. Chiaki's feeling a little odd, but I do understand where she's coming from. I hope one day she can touch not only cows, but people too. You know, if we milk this cow, I'm sure the fresh milk will be really tasty.
Hey.
Milk this cow? Huh? You know where that milk comes from cows, right? What do you mean from? Milk is milk, right? Oh, Chiaki. You know, if you pull the cow's udders, milk comes out. You only need one cow to get as much milk as you want.
Huh?
As much as you want? But if you try and cut open a milk bottle, a cow comes out of it, right? And if it dances, right? I knew it. It's definitely dancing eyes. Seriously, what kind of game is she talking about? I explained how milk works to Chiaki in detail. And why are there so many things she doesn't know? As usual, Chiaki's full of mysteries. Well, got an update based on your experience with her. Sleep, she's been playing too much. So after sending her off, I returned to my room. I'm also kind of glad I didn't commit to the grind for Gundam. Now we know that you only get the extra ability when you max them out. Because there's no way I would have maxed out Gundam before the end of how late I started. Doorbell, is someone here? Instinctively, my entire body tensed up. I knew it was probably someone like Sonya or maybe Kazuchi, but regardless, I was nervous. Not that I could help it. I mean, so much has happened since we arrived at this island. While mumbling to myself, I quietly opened my cottage door.
Hello there.
Oh, fuck. What are you doing here? Why, hello there, Hajime. Are you here to kill me? Is that what this is? Have you finally decided upon yourself that I'm the one? I'll square up, motherfucker. I will fight. I will fight for my life. Nagito. Why is he here? Square up, motherfucker. What do you want? What are you doing here? Sure ask weird questions.
That's not it.
I mean, you guys will have business with me, right? Huh?
Well,
Chiaki invited me to the lobby. She said she had something she wanted to talk to me about. Everyone put her up to that, right? So already found out about our plan. Looks like that's a bingo, huh? But it's good timing. I have some business with you guys too. You do? Everyone's already at the lobby. That saves me a lot of trouble.
hey,
And I want you to come to the lobby too, even though you're not directly involved with the plan. You even know about that.
I see.
Just as I thought, you were left out, huh? That's understandable.
Right?
Since you're the only one who isn't an ultimate, you've basically been left out from the start. Well, no, I did have a part piece in the plan.
Now.
I'm only joking to make such a scary face. The joke isn't funny.
Someone might...
You shouldn't take me so seriously.
See?
Oh well, anyway, let's hurry over to the lobby. Don't know the details of your plan, but I'm actually looking forward to it. I wonder what you guys are going to do to me. When we first arrived on this island, we were friends who explored this place together, so let's go already. Yeah, that lasted up until we found out you were fucking with crime scenes and you're the reason the kill even happened. Fine,
Yep.
let's go. Yeah. Don't know what he's thinking, but as long as we capture him, we'll have the advantage. We won't let him do as he pleases anymore. Just punch you. Fuck you. Don't know what you guys are planning, but like I said, I also need to talk to you guys. It's a strange coincidence. Like there's something we both need to tell each other. Can't do as he pleases anymore. I go to the door and be like, hey, you first, arsehole. Chiaki is summoned Nagito, and the plan has already started. If you're here in Akane, you should be waiting inside for Nagito.
Jeez.
What happened, Hajime? What are you so nervous about? I'm not nervous. You're a terrible actor. Oh well, if you're going to slow down like that, I'll go inside first. So I hesitated in front of the door. Nagito walked past me and entered the hotel lobby, and that's when it happened.
Alright, I got him.
What are you doing?
Don't judge us for this, or we're gonna tie you up.
Tie me up?
There's no use struggling!
Soda.
But I'm not struggling.
What the hell? You're being strangely cooperative.
Who cares? Just tie him up before it's too late. You guys are really disappointing. How long are you going to continue behaving so short-sightedly? You gotta look at the big picture, you know?
Huh? What are you talking about?
You're still the least trustworthy person here, Nagito.
It's fine if you don't understand. You can just see the end without knowing. Now then, let's begin. The beginning of the end of Jabberwock Island.
And that's when it happened. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw a bright light. What the fuck? An explosion? Like Kane's life in the last one? The air shook. An explosion of darkness overtook me and I was unable to see anything. I probably lost consciousness. Shortly after the impact, I managed to open my eyes slightly. What's going on? The words that left my mouth, but they vanished before they ever reached my ears. They were drowned out by the sound of terrifying laughter. I looked up and saw the source of that laughter. Ah, you finally got off the deep end, have you, you fuck?
It's amazing! These amazing fireworks surely befit the beginning of the end! It's over. This is the end. The killings are done for good, scapegoating the weak in the name of justice, while fearing when the others will stab you in the back. This game of self-righteous hypocrisy ends now! And to do that, I will destroy Jabberwock Island! What do you mean? That was just a little demonstration. That's why it's the beginning of the end. The actual bomb I'm going to use isn't nearly as weak.
You have bombs?
I've set up a large number of bombs in a certain area of the island. If all those bombs explode, the force will be enough to wipe out this entire island.
What the hell are you saying?
If you do that, of course, I doubt we'll walk away from this unharmed. But there's no other way. The actor is expected to leave the stage during the finale. Is this bastard serious?
Oh yeah, Soda's okay. Just like how Toko was somehow okay for being at point blank of a blast and getting thrown across the room.
Nagito, please stop! Are you crazy or something?
No, that's Not it. I'm not the crazy one here. The one who's really crazy is...
My, this guy.
Emergency!
Totally shocked. Seriously, I'm totally shocked. That's all I can say about this turn of events. The bombs I set our time. They will go off in 2 days at noon. I've prepared so many powerful bombs that the one that just exploded doesn't even compare. According to my calculations, they're powerful enough to blow up an entire island. Which means in 2 days at noon, this island is destined to sink into the sea. You serious?
Wow.
You really think I'd go this far for a joke? Where did you set them up? I can't tell you.
How about it?
It'd be easy to leave you on your own, but it just wouldn't be fair if I did that. So how about this? If the traitor comes forward and reveals their identity to me, I'll tell them where I hid the bombs. Huh?
Emergency!
What in the world's going on? Everyone alright?
Hey.
Come on, don't get in the way. Naruto's in the middle of weeding out the traitor.
Ooh,
Ooh, Naruto, what are you planning to do? Do I really have to say it? It's no use. I mean, the traitors shouldn't be able to reveal their identity on their own.
Why?
What does that mean? Do I really have to say it? My, you guys are totally eyeing each other and letting sparks fly. I'm getting all hot and bothered. Don't just stand there. Why don't you stop him? Stop him? Why do I have to stop him? Rules, remember? The same black can only kill a maximum of 2 people. If he blows up an entire island, that's going to kill way more than just 2 people. Sure, you have a good memory. Like you said, if any student breaks that rule, I have to punish them severely.
Right?
But that's only when someone breaks that rule, right? You can't punish someone for breaking a rule before they've broken it, right?
that's right!
Saying you're gonna break the rules isn't against the rules.
Too bad.
So right now, there's no way I can punish this. What the hell?
You're so
Punishment always happens
stupid.
afterwards, not before. That's just the rules of society, right?
Hey,
But even so, there's no need to worry about that in the first place. As long as the traitor comes forward, this can all be resolved peacefully.
this is exciting!
It's all be fine. I'm pretty sure everything will work out in the end. After all the time we spent together, I believe in you guys. And more than anything, I believe in my ultimate luck. So I'll definitely going to be alright. After he said that, he walked away. He just walked away. Couldn't even stop him. Felt afraid of Nagato. The madness emanating from Nagato's body was seeping into my bones. I never expected him to go this far. Nagato is so reliable. I don't have to do anything because he's shaking things up. That bastard, I'll never forgive him.
Damn it!
Is he fucking serious about those bombs?
Hey!
As long as the traitor comes forward, he'll say where the bombs are, right? Is that his goal?
Damn it!
Then, I'm begging you guys, doesn't matter who does it, someone just has to come forward. I'm begging you guys. No matter how long we waited, no one is willing to come forward. What Nagato said yesterday, I'll weed out the traitor, even if it costs me my life, I finally understand what he meant. Nagato took this entire island hostage and created a situation where the traitor has to come forward. That is Nagato's goal. But what is he planning to do if the traitor doesn't? Is he really going to blow up the entire island? No, I think the traitor will just quietly kill him. Which would be nice, it would be a win-win. Either the traitor comes forward or the traitor fucking deals with him. My motto is to do a good deed every day. When I was in the bar and shouted, "Can I get a Sam?" the female bartender happily answered, "Sure thing." It makes me happy when someone else is this happy. Doing a good deed every day is awesome. But inside, that woman probably thought I was a loser for sitting alone at a cheap bar in the middle of the night. Damn it, can't keep up with this crap. Hey, sweet cheeks, give me another Sam. Not a Sam Adams, we're also talking about a raw salmon. And here's some good news for you. I have imbued the smell of vanilla into the Monokuma plushies. It's effective aromatherapy, and it's definitely calm. It will definitely calm everyone's nerves if they're agitated. Available in the near future. That's it for the Monokuma shopping corner.
Ahem! Good. Now then.
I've been resting since the explosion yesterday, but my body still hurts. A dull metallic sound is ringing in my ears, and the back of my head feels so hot. I can't think straight. But I can't afford to spend the whole day resting. I immediately left my cottage. Hey, it's you, right? You're the traitor, aren't you? What the hell are you saying? Come on, just admit it already. If you don't, I'm gonna die. I'm not the traitor.
Damn it!
I'm begging you, it doesn't matter who admits it, just save me. Get a hold of yourself, Kazuchi. Complaining won't change anything.
Shut up!
I know that, but what else can we do? We need to think about that with the others, so let's hurry up over to the restaurant. Damn it. Oh, I was expecting to turn around though, to have like a couple dents or like cracked windows or, you know, something. But Akane's there. Is anyone on this side as well? No.
Yo.
Oh, it's you. You're covered in sweat. I was looking for Nagito. The traitor stuffed bugs the crap out of me.
I won't
We
forgive
just have to beat him up and make him tell us where the bombs are. Well, I can't find him anywhere. Is he hiding or something? Damn it, I'm starting to get hungry. Maybe I should go back to the restaurant. Man looks pretty frustrated. I guess that makes sense after what happened yesterday. I mean, what's going to happen to us now? Jesus. Also, if you can interact with everything, it'll probably be a lot more reception desk caught in the explosion. It's not really a problem since no one's using it. Should have messed up. Broken. Want to make sure, but it's annoying. Monokuma accused me of breaking it. Better just leave it alone. Is the camera busted as well? Is this broken? The arcade machine was too close to the explosion. I don't think it's going to work anymore. Chiaki's probably the most upset about it. Jeez, everything's so wrecked. You okay, Chiaki? She's quietly staring at the arcade machine with sad eyes. Good morning, Hajime. Did the arcade machine break?
Aww.
It's too close to the explosion. I guess it couldn't take it. Man, this arcade machine was really popular. It was so tough to get an elephant that an elephant couldn't damage it. But if it's broken, can't do anything about it. I guess that's just how it is. Her shoulders are sagging pretty low. Yeah, it wasn't that great of an explosion then.
Yo.
Yo, Hajime, how you feeling? Not good, but not so bad that I can't move. Then you're okay.
This is bad.
I'm not okay at all. My ears are seriously ringing.
Damn it.
The eardrums are definitely ruptured. I need to hurry and have a doctor look at it. So what should we do now?
However,
What can we do? How troubling. If the traitor had just come forward, this problem would probably be resolved in no time. Nagito, when did you...
Hey.
Good morning. I came to motivate you guys since you're just laying around. Didn't I tell you yesterday the bombs are set to go off 2 days at noon? Well, you've got 1 day left. Come on, you better hurry.
I mean...
Hurry, I'm not the one who has to come forward. The traitor does, right? Well, that's probably true. But if this does depend on the traitor, your attitudes aren't admirable at all.
Isn't that right?
I mean, real hope comes when you confront a hopeless difficulty standing before you, right? And despite that, you guys are all ready to give up. What does that mean? Or is this your limit? If so, it makes me laugh to think I ever called you symbols of hope. You bastard, you better knock it off. Now, keep your shirts on. I took the time to come bring you guys a valuable hint. Wouldn't it be bad if I changed my mind? You just say a hint. What do you want? Nagito, what's your hint?
I'm glad.
Oh, you finally have hope? That makes me happy. Who freaking cares about that? Hurry up and tell us what the hint is. Well, it's about that bomb's hiding place. It's somewhere you guys haven't been before. Somewhere we have not been before. Don't need any hints. So that's the answers. If you don't, I'll make you spit it out.
Hey.
Stop it. We're going to do is set off another bomb.
Yep.
Good judgment.
Hey.
If you guys have time to pick a fight with me, then you should start searching for the bombs already. And I'll just crush you to pieces later.
Wow.
How scary.
hey,
Why did you give us a hint?
See?
Well, the traitor sees their friends working hard. They may feel inclined to come forward, you know. Who cares? Traitor might not even exist. All we need to do is find the damn bombs. Let's go. Take care. Oh, and by the way, I'll be waiting here, so if you want to reveal yourself, come see me anytime.
Right?
Mr. or Miss Traitor. If the restaurant, Nagito's muffled laughter trailed behind us.
why?
Kazuchi, why did you stop me?
Huh?
What are you talking about? If you hadn't stopped me, I could have crushed Nagito to pieces.
Bastard!
You're too fired up, dumbass. Calm the fuck down, at least.
Everyone!
More importantly, let us head over to the ancient ruin. The ruin?
Please listen.
Nagito said that the bombs are hidden somewhere we have never been before.
So just as
So if that is the case, the inside of the ruins is the only place I can think of.
Well,
So there was one other place too. Where was it again? The castle at the amusement park? What's its name? You're talking about the Natsumi castle?
hey!
I don't get it at all. It freaking means He freaking means Nezumi Castle. And we have 2 places to choose from. We won't be able to enter the ancient ruin without a password, so what should we do?
Like...
Password, huh? I'm guessing we still don't have any clues to that.
Hey.
Probably goes for Nagito too. He wouldn't be able to enter without a password either, right? Oh, I pressed the wrong button. If that's the case, it's hard to think that the bombs were set inside the ancient ruin, right? So we should try going to Nezumi Castle first.
Are we screwed?
But isn't that dangerous? I mean, what if that was Nagito's trap all along?
Jeez.
Monokuma's trap, Monomi's trap, and now Nagito's trap.
Dumbass.
If we keep worrying about shit like that, we won't get anything done, dumbass.
You.
You're totally fired up too.
Hey.
Anyway, we should keep going there at least. We don't have time to stand around doing nothing.
Alright!
Alright, I'm full speed ahead.
Obviously.
Alright, we tackle Nezumi Castle first. Oh, I can just walk there. Yeah, saying I will ask and you shall receive. Yeah, Naruto is staying there. If I go back and talk to him, would he be like, "Oh, have you come forward? Have you?" Actually, I've got to check. If I go to the restaurant, does he just immediately go, "Oh, you coming forward? Are you?" I just want to see.
What?
Huh? Are you the traitor, Hajime?
Jeez.
You're not, right? No way a reserve corps student would ever be part of the future foundation.
Right?
It's impossible.
You don't even
Hajime,
know?
as a reserve corps student, the only thing you can do is become food for the others you know. So try working a little harder. That way, the traitor will feel like coming forward. Okay, never fucking mind. We just went there to get insulted again. I just thought maybe... I was kind of half right. He did kind of go, "Wait, what?" And then kind of went, "Oh, no, never mind." Everyone's here? Huh? Where are they then? The game said everyone's, or is it just supposed to be assumed we're all in like one collection of people? Yeah, look, it says that everyone, but you know, everyone that matters. Nezumi Castle.
Hey!
Hey, check it out. The entrance is destroyed. It's been blown to bits as someone set off a bomb.
I get it.
It's true. It looks like the place was spot on.
Damn it!
And the bombs are inside here.
Damn right.
That's what it looks like. And let's try going inside. We need to be careful. We need to pay as much attention as we can. You're right. So if I stumbled over... No, actually, no, 'cause the bomb didn't go off until last night. I was like, if I stumbled over here preemptively, could I have found this? But no. Then let's go. After forcing a dry swallow, I nervously stepped through the door. And there... What is this place? I thought the inside would look more light-hearted than this. The ambience feels similar to that of a temple or a church. However, is it just me, or does it seem like there are no bombs to be found here?
Well,
No, it's not just you. Bombs are strong enough to blow up an entire island. They should be pretty big, but I don't see anything. I don't see a place where they could be hidden either. The bombs aren't here. The bombs aren't here. But even so, I feel like there's something suspicious here. But why is this place still different somehow? It's the same feeling when I first saw that ancient ruin. That's bright, Writing on the floor and shit in the bag. What is this? The password that will guide everyone to the future is 11937. Front doesn't resemble the castle at all. It also says it was intentionally put here. Hey, everyone, come check this out.
huh?
What's that? To all subjects, what are they talking about? It is about us. More important, what does it mean? The password to guide everyone to the future is...
Lies.
What the heck is this? Can't read most of the important part. What does the password to guide everyone to the future even mean? Ah, so Nugso already went full on insane, huh? Yeah, he fucking did. He set off a fucking bomb in the hotel lobby. and then said he's got a giant bomb somewhere else, and if we can't find it, he'll blow it up in 2 days to kill absolutely everyone. The only thing that will stop him is if the traitor comes forward. And so I know what's going to happen. I think it's either the traitor's going to come forward, or more likely the traitor's just going to snuff him out at some point. And so the mystery continues. And it's probably, the bombs are probably actually in the ancient ruins on the second island, and the password here is probably what leads us in there, but it's all scratched up. But I think I can work out 11937 from it, but that's not enough to take a guess when there's a gun pointing at you if you get it wrong.
Could it be?
Could it be the password to access that ancient ruin? Guiding on to the future? Maybe that refers to the Japanese word that is written on the door.
Whoa!
As expected of Miss Sonia, she only had to read it once to understand what it means. Soda, it was extremely obvious, and by the way, I've maxed out her report card, so if she's gonna like anyone, it's not gonna be you now, dude. She's already told me that I'm her chosen one, and she's gonna drag me back to the Novoselic Kingdom, teach me like 30 different languages, and make me her prince, so... Quiet you. She's already called you a stalker twice as well, by the way.
Like,
But if we can't read the password, there's nothing we can do.
that is...
It's a rather tragic moment.
Hey.
I want to erase this. Erased?
So...
I mean, it doesn't feel like it was erased naturally, right? It looks like it was forcibly scratched off. That's the only way I can see it.
Even so.
But Monami and Monokuma shouldn't have entered this castle because they don't like mice, right?
I won't
And
forgive
it was Nagito. He was the one who erased the password.
Perhaps.
Nagito probably discovered the password here and used it to enter the ancient ruin. Then he hid the bombs inside the ancient ruin. So he erased the password so we wouldn't be able to get near the bombs. Damn it, that actually makes a lot of sense. If that's true, he gave us a hint even though he knew it wouldn't be able to use it.
Don't tell me.
Just so he could shove that reality in our faces. There's no way we can enter that ancient ruin if we don't know the password. In the end, we can't do anything about the bombs unless the traitor comes forward. If he lured to this place, we'd be forced to confront that. Forcing us to confront the despair before us. Forcing us to confront how powerless we are. Of course he did. That dude's a fucking psycho. That's what Monokuma would do. Hey, whoever you are, you don't have to reveal yourself to us. Just tell Nagito. If you don't, you'll end up dying too, you know.
You.
Hey, who are you saying that to? I don't know, I'm just saying it to everyone.
Oh.
Let's stop. Fighting amongst ourselves won't help us solve anything. More importantly, let's work harder to find the password to that ancient ruin, or clues that might relate to it.
Hey.
As long as we cooperate and explore all over the islands, we might be able to find it, you know?
Damn
You're
it!
telling us to look everywhere for a password that might not even exist?
Hey,
Who would leave a password here in the first place, and why? If it wasn't Monokuma or Monami, then who was it? We can't even answer that since there's no way we'll be able to find anything.
Please wait!
Then what would you have us do? Just wait here until we all die? That is no different than when we were in the funhouse. And what did we learn there? We learned not to give up on living, right? That Gundam was the only one who said that. Very well then. I shall look for it on my own, excuse me. Sonia, hold on. Sonia ignored me as I called for her and stormed out of the area. Her shoulders were shaking a little, I'm sure of it. Yeah, she's upset, she's pissed. She's sad because she's still mourning over her friend. She's angry that she just got dismissed for wanting to honor a friend. She's frustrated that she can't get an answer to this. I think there's a lot of reason for her to be the way she is.
I mean...
What the heck?
Shut up!
Damn it, fine then. You want to look for it? Well, fine. Hey! Kazuchi left Nezumi Castle and walked in the opposite direction of Sonia. What the hell are they doing? Now's not the time for infighting.
Like...
Well, it might be a good idea to work separately. Why?
Huh?
I mean, it's easy to move around that way, you know? In case someone wanted to secretly go meet someone. Hey, does that mean...
Sorry.
Sorry. Just act like I was thinking out loud and pretend you weren't listening.
Damn it.
Not again. Man, we're scattered as usual.
Stupid fool.
Seriously? If you think so, then please help.
Huh.
Yeah, leave it to me. I've got a secret plan. By the simp, no less, but walking a different direction from Sonia. I know, right? Hello, Cake. Welcome to my blind shenanigans. We're in Chapter 5. Please don't spoil anything.
I won't forgive
I just have to
you.
find the source of the problem and snap it off. Akane, what's your secret plan?
Could it be?
I have a bad feeling about the way Akane's acting. I'll run after her. It's best we keep Akane away from Nagato for now. Far away. You're right, I guess I'll leave it to you.
Yep.
Okay, see you later. Chiaki run after Akane, and from there, I was the only one left. What does this really mean? Who are the subjects that are being referred to? What's the password to guide everyone to the future? I was the last to leave Nezumi Castle, and I wandered all over the island searching for clues to the password. But I didn't expect to find anything, and in the end, that's exactly what happened. And so, time passed by with its usual speed.
Ahem! Hope's Peak Academy. It is not. Please
Yep.
now then.
Well, now we're in trouble, because the bomb goes off tomorrow at noon. We have very limited time. And I'm guessing that means no more free times. I'm guessing the two that we did are the only two we're getting for this chapter. Which I guess makes sense, because we did, what was it, 6 in chapter 4, so it balances out, but it's still a little bit like, ah, damn it, I only got to max out Sonya. Even after the announcement, I kept searching the island, but I didn't find what we were looking for. After a while, I'd forgotten that I was supposed to be looking for it in the first place. In the end, after coming up empty-handed, I returned to the hotel. I didn't see anyone on my way back here, but I also didn't see them when I was exploring either. That's because, even though this island was so vast, our numbers have drastically decreased since we've arrived. Can't think of any other reason than that. I should go back. Yeah, because we're basically down to 6 again, because Nagato won't move from the room. Nagato said time runs out at noon tomorrow. Another day's about to end, which means there's only half a day left. I can't imagine the traitor will be revealed by then, since we don't know if they really exist. And even if they do, it's possible they've forgotten that they're the traitor. All this thinking makes me feel like I should do something, but my brain and body were yearning for rest, probably because of all the walking I did today. As I dozed off, horrible, disgusting images began to surface from the back of my mind, one after the other. But before I could focus on the specifics of those images, he conked out. I slowly sank into the depths of darkness. Don't know about you, but if I was told, hey, by the way, I'm going to blow up everything tomorrow, I wouldn't sleep that night. I wouldn't be able to sleep at all. I'll be like, I might fucking die tomorrow. But I think we'll be fine. Call it a hunch. I don't think the traitor's going to come forward, because I feel like there's a reason why there's 6 cases. But I think someone's going to deal with Nagato to make sure the bomb doesn't go off. I think giving up is really important. If you don't give up on your dreams, they'll come true. That's just irresponsible and lazy encouragement. No matter how much you try without giving up, it's useless in the end. Persistence is just the worst. That's why giving up is so important. But you can't give up if you don't even try. That's actually the worst of all. Ding dong, bing bong.
Ahem! Good. Now
Yep, good morning. Alright, let's go to the restaurant, I guess. Scenery this morning is the same as it ever was. I can see the sunlight peeking through the window. I can hear a faint sound of waves crashing on the beach. But the bombs Nagato set are going to destroy all this once time runs out at noon. That moment, there's nothing about our situation that changed for the better. Usually, I'd go to the restaurant, but what should I do today? As long as I remember what Nagato said. Oh, by the way, I'll be waiting here, so if you want to reveal yourself, come see me anytime. Mr. or Miss Traitor. Sounds like he was planning to hang out at the restaurant all day. Wait a minute, he's going to be there all day? And if anyone went to the restaurant like they normally do... The bad feeling lingered in my chest grew with each beat of my frantic heart. I immediately ran out of my cottage. Hello, Miss Sonya. Oh, no, fucking Sona, you've got into my head. Fuck. I was going to say hello, Sonya. Right, so since we have to assume we're not going to get any more free times, I don't think I did too bad with getting, like, hope fragments, all of this. I said the only person I ended up maxing out was Sonya, and what we got was a health boost, which I really, really don't need. And I was hoping we'd get one more day. I would try and swim away from the islands. After all, Pekka was lying about swimming that one time. Yeah, true, so we don't actually know if it's possible. It's a shame I didn't get to max out one of these two. I was hoping I'd at least max out 2 people, but it is what it is. We spent only 1 instance with Gundam when I realised, oh, you probably have to max him out to get his ability, so I stopped bothering. I wanted to hang out with Mikun more. That didn't happen. I wanted to hang out with Ibuki more. That didn't happen. Wanted to hang out with Penko more. That didn't happen. But I'm at least glad we maxed out Sonya. And got our health boost for the trouble. And now she wants us to be a prince. Let's go talk to her, though. Good morning, Hajime. About yesterday, I may have been somewhat careless with my words. I could not keep myself from snapping at what Kazuchi said, and I acted on my own. Thanks to my actions, everyone ends up going up their own separate ways, right? Yeah, but what you said wasn't wrong either. I have not given up yet. I will do my very best to live until the very end. If not, I will not be able to face Gundam, Nekomaru, or the others who have died. Chiaki's not here for once. I suppose. Makes sense. They was probably upstairs, like getting ready to punch Nagito again. The moment I set foot inside the restaurant, the worst case scenario was unfolding before me. Uh-oh! Uh-oh!
Time's over. Now, where'd you hide the bombs?
That hurts, but I'll never tell.
Uh-oh! Akane! No, no,
If
no!
you really want me to spit it out, you should try torturing me or something.
Huh? Torture?
Maybe you can stab my fingers with that fork over there. Or scoop
Oh.
my eyes out with that spoon.
Don't do that.
If you're not willing to fill me with despair, there's no way my hope will ever
Hand suddenly wrapped around Nagito's neck, and his face began turning a startling shade of red.
Going with me. Just die already.
Oh shit. Her clenched hands kept squeezing even tighter. She was trying to snap his neck instead of just strangling him.
Hey.
What are you doing? Akane!
This is
Hey, you alright? Isn't he seriously gonna die? But she was too overcome with rage to acknowledge us. Slap. Huh?
Calm down, okay?
Kane, don't die over Nagito, right? Don't want to lose Akane. Good on Chiaki for giving the necessary slap to stop the chaos.
You wouldn't do something like that, right? You're not the kind of person who would hurt someone, right? See, it's all right. Yep, no problem.
Sorry. I'm awake now. Thank you, Chiaki. Always coming clutch when it needs to.
That's weird.
What was I doing anyway?
Hey, hey!
That was what I want to ask. Don't tell me you were actually thinking about killing him. And that's when it happened. In the corner of my eye, I saw him slowly stand up.
Thanks.
Thank you, Akane. I got to see my dead dog again. I haven't seen him in ages. You sick fuck! Serves you right. You probably pissed off Akane in the first place.
Wow.
I didn't mean to do that, though. Anyway, thank you for saving me, just like I owe you one.
Then,
If you sincerely mean that, please tell us the password to enter the ancient ruin.
Huh?
The password to the ancient ruin? What are you going to do with that? Don't play dumb. You've hidden the bombs inside the ruin, right?
You're right.
Yeah, I did. Until yesterday. Huh? I was hoping, like, his sprite, like, his artwork, when we talked to him, would have, like, a red mark on his neck now. What do you mean by yesterday?
Well,
There wasn't anything important inside the ancient ruin, just some familiar scenery. Familiar scenery?
jeez.
I got bored of it, so if I hid them in there, it would be completely meaningless. So even if I had managed to learn the password to the ancient ruin, it has no meaning anymore. Now I've moved the bombs somewhere else.
hey,
But they were inside the ancient ruin, right?
I'm glad.
Anyway, I guess it was right for me to move them. They were about to be found before the traitor confessed. Well, it's not like it really matters. In fact, that might be better.
Amazing.
To make hope shine even brighter.
Bastard!
Stop talking crazy and tell us where you moved the bombs already. Looks like you're in a hurry. Well, that's understandable. After all, time runs out today.
Hey,
Then let's begin the final battle. The final battle between the traitor and everyone else. The final battle between hope and despair. The place I hid the bombs this time is a place you've all visited at least once.
Hey!
That's it, it's too broad.
see?
Shouldn't be that hard for you guys to split up. For now, why don't you guys search everywhere as fast as you can? As long as everyone cooperates, it should be easy to find out where the bombs are. What the heck?
This is
It'll be
exciting.
fine. Pretty sure everything will work out in the end. After all, there's no way hope can lose. Absolute hope can break through any despair and can never lose in a place like this. And not only that, I believe in you all. I believe in the time we spent together. And more than anything, I believe in my ultimate luck. So it's going to be fine, as long as you believe in hope with all your hearts, the path should open. That Nagato walked away. Yeah, but even the luckiest soul on the planet fucking runs out eventually, dude. And there's just sinister mixed messages.
Damn it!
Whereas used to have to be alive.
Dumbass!
There's not the time to complain about stuff like that.
Oh.
Besides, we don't have time to fight amongst ourselves.
You're right.
We must hurry and search for the bombs. We should still have time to stop them.
I mean...
But based on all the places we searched, I don't know where we should look.
Shut the hell up!
The only thing we can do is split up and cover as much ground as we can. There's exactly 6 of us. One person should be in charge of searching an island.
Damn it.
Then leave this island to me. I already have to lay out this island in my head.
Leave it to me.
Carney's on the first island. I'll do the second one. Miss Sonia should get the smallest island. You go searching the central island? But
Anyway,
probably not good at covering ground anyway, right? It's fine. You can search the central island. Chiaki, you search the third island with the hospital. Hajime, you search the amusement park. And I'll handle the final island. Alright, let's do it. Let's hurry up and find those bombs so we can take care of Nagato once and for all. We stormed out of the restaurant and immediately left to search for the bombs. We didn't have time to even think about who the traitor is. But it's ironic. Nagato is the reason we're all splitting up, but the reason we're all cooperating is because of Nagato too. Pretty damn ironic. Charge searching the 4th island. I just searched every nook and cranny. According to Nagato, the bombs have enough power to easily wipe out this entire island. Then it's probably not very small. Don't really find it. Well, we'll just go through everywhere. It's probably in the castle. Oh, the castle's where we're supposed to check, but the door's open to this house, so we can at least check in there now. Door's open, so I can go inside, but it's possible that the bombs were hidden in here. Alright, let's go. Uh-oh. Oh, God. I wish I didn't. How should I describe this place? It's so cloyingly cute. I feel like I'm going to be sick. Ah, why is Hajime in my house? The door was wide open. Oh, what? As soon as he heard that, Monomi waddled to the door and... It's broken. My security system is broken. The robber probably did it. No, a robber is no excuse. A female teacher of a young boy shooting a house is just inappropriate. I've been spattered with disgrace. Please, she's noisy. Is there anything of actual interest in here? These monitors. I'm not saying anything right now, but why are there so many? Are you monitoring us with these? I was right. The surveillance cameras all over the island, and the footage those cameras were recording. You were watching that footage on these monitors. You were monitoring us, weren't you? I was, till Monokuma appeared. I no longer have my magic stick, and because of that, Monokuma stole all my powers. So I don't have the authority to monitor everyone anymore. These monitors are useless. What does a stick have to do with these surveillance cameras? Anyway, I can't monitor everyone anymore. I have no other way of following your movements unless I rely on somewhat nifty ears. We understand, but does that mean that Monokuma has been watching us from those surveillance cameras?
That's wrong.
No, probably not him either. In his current state, he shouldn't even need to use those cameras. His power keeps increasing beyond my expectations. He's surpassed any standard of measuring it. Hey, stop talking about something that doesn't make sense. He's watching those surveillance cameras.
Got it?
It probably only matter to the outside? Outside? Do you mean the group that's controlling you and Monokuma? I see, so the people outside the island are watching the footage cameraed by the surveillance cameras and... Well, let's just brush the whole thing aside. There's no way I can do that. But I can't say. Hey. She's trying to cover up by crying. That's exactly what Monokuma does. That's as I thought. I can't trust her at all. What the heck is this? Looking for plushies on hangers. Yeah, don't go touching my things without permission. They're important. Your own plushies, you must love yourself, just like Monokuma. The stick could just be a bit of a remote. Yeah, I guess.
That's wrong.
You're wrong. Please don't compare me to that thing. You don't have enough delicacy. Entering a woman's house without permission and touching her things makes your teacher very sad. This would not be allowed. Hajime needs a class in morality. You need a class in shush. Galaxy and morality? I don't think these things have anything to do with each other.
That's right.
I will give you a special private lesson after school. Miss Monomi will slowly and thoroughly give you a good teaching. Well, that sounds really inappropriate. Once again, I've been splattered with disgrace. Sticky and gooey disgrace. You're the one who started saying it. Well, I guess there's nothing of actual worth in here. I've been splattered with disgrace. Oh, you said something about a robber? What are you talking about, Monokuma? Yeah, this is a scary haunted house, right? Monokuma wouldn't do something as cheap as breaking the lock. Urgency took over my power. He can do anything he wants on this island as long as he wills it. Power? Will? He was so melodramatic. But if it wasn't Monokuma, does that mean the robber is one of us? I'm not doubting my shoes or anything, but my important thing was definitely stolen. What's your important thing anyway? My treasure box. I don't think any of us would steal your treasure box. Or if someone did, why would they steal it in the first place? Let me know if you find my treasure. It's a magnificent treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights. Well, if I come across it. Alrighty, that's enough of your questions. Now it's my turn to question you. Me.
Hey!
Why did you suddenly come to the amusement park? It's strange that you're walking around alone. Did something happen? Something did happen. Huh? That's right, I don't have time to waste in a place like this. I need to ask you an important question. Do you know where they are? Somewhere on Jabberwock Island. Nagito. Hey, well, hello there, Monomi. Wanna play with your big brother? Monokuma? What's with your sudden invitation? We've never played before. Come on, everyone's busy. You shouldn't interfere. So hurry up and come play with me. My ears. I pull my ears.
I'll leave the rest to you.
I'll let you students handle the rest. Do your best. He always interferes whenever we're discussing something important. I guess he really is monitoring us. No, that's not time to complain. I should get back to searching for the bombs. I shouldn't waste any more time. I leapt out of the Monomi's house and returned to searching for the bombs. Damn it, I don't see any freaking bombs anywhere. Nothing good will come from rushing. I should try looking somewhere else. Probably something else in here. Bombs shouldn't be small. If I find them, it should be really obvious. So there's nothing in here. Oh, never mind then. I'll just go. I'll ride the roller coaster again. Bring bombs anywhere. But if I ride the roller coaster, will I see him somewhere? Oh, there's something suspicious here either. Hajime. I found them. What island was he on? He's on island 5. You found them? Yeah, a shit ton of bombs were piled on top of each other. Oh damn, I don't expect to find actual bombs. Where'd you find them? In that stupid factory where the life-size Monokuma plushies are made. The plushie factory, got it. I'll go tell Kazuchi and Akane. Can you go tell Sonya and Chiaki? Yeah, got it. We'll meet in front of the bombs later. Meet in front of the bombs? What's going to happen after that? We'll be able to stop them? There's no point thinking about that right now. He tells Sonya and Chiaki about the bombs first. Sonya central, Chiaki third. I went to press circle then, thinking I'll just walk back to the list. So Sonya's around here. Sonya should be on the central island. The only place on the island where bombs could possibly be hidden in Jabberwock Park. If that's the case, maybe Sonya's searching there. Where is she? That's weird, I don't see her anywhere. Hey, Sonya! I'm right here!
Too bad.
Just kidding, it's only me.
Yes,
Hajime used Cool Sonya, but nothing happened. Because she's already gone to a faraway place. Huh? Just kidding. If you're looking for Sonya, she was walking around near the military base. Military base? The one on the final island? She already hear about the bombs? That's why she went to the final island? But even so, there's no reason for her to be at the military base. Because the bombs we found are at the plushie factory. Don't really understand, but I'll head over there after I talk to Chiaki. Maybe she went to the base on her own without knowing anything about the bombs. Chiaki should be at the third island. Alright, I'll go. Alright. Now where would Chiaki be? Near the music venue, is that? It is, Chiaki. Oh, right, there we go. Chiaki, I've been looking for you.
What happened?
What happened? Don't respond so slowly, it's the bombs, we found them. Hurry over to the plushie factory. Hey, are you listening? There's no time to space out. Oh, you're right, the bombs are bad, right? We gotta go to the plushie factory. I'll head over. So be a little more nervous. Even in a situation like this, she moves at a snail's pace. Alright, I'll show you over to the final island and meet up with Sonya at the military base. Island 3 just makes me depressed. Just being here, it's like, this is where Buki and Mikan died. Before I go to the plushie factory, I need to find Sonya at the military base. Sonya, there she is. What's she doing in a place like this? Russell. Looks like Sonya's digging around the back of the truck. Hey, what are you doing? Ah!
My,
Hajime, do not startle me.
I am concerned.
Yeah, I thought my heart was going to explode. Explode? Anyway, what are you doing here? Weren't you searching the central island? I was, but there was something I needed to confirm here. Never mind that for now. We found them. What did you find? The bombs, obviously. The bombs are at the plushie factory.
Huh?
The bombs are at the factory? Let's hurry over to the plushie factory. The others should already be there too. Hey, what are you stalling for? We don't hurry, it'll be too late.
You are right.
You're right, I understand. I shall make my way there shortly, so please go on without me. Huh?
I am sorry.
It's going to be fine. I'll catch up with you soon. Got it. I'll start heading over. Right, so she's found a clue and she wants to make sure she can get it. Let's Sonya for now decide to go to the plushie factory first. But why is she even at the military base? I'll just ask her later. Anyway, the bomb's the biggest priority. Where's Sonya? I told her about the bombs, but she wouldn't listen to me. She said she'd catch up with us later.
Huh?
Later? Why? She should know that now isn't the time for that, but...
Well...
Can I go bring her? No.
Dumbass.
Do you really think there's a time for that, you fucking dumbass? You're right, we need to stop the bombs first.
Damn it.
Alright, let's go. She plans to operate a tank and shoot Nagato, maybe? Oh, wouldn't that be the day? Have this, you little swine! Oh! First we noticed was a roaring engine of a nearby truck. Truck, why? Rewired to use the engine of it to set off the bombs.
Damn right.
Look closely, the bombs are right in front of us. Oh, right, you want to actually interact with it first. The truck parked in the middle of the factory. A lot of dangerous looking objects are loaded onto the bed of the truck.
Hey,
Those things on top of the bed, is that...
Damn it.
I don't know how powerful they are, or if they have enough power to actually blow up the entire island, but there are that many, it must be extremely powerful. Can you really drive this truck and carry over all these bombs?
Damn it.
Kazuchi, can you disarm these bombs? You're good at that kind of stuff, right? Thought I could, but it looks like the engine is also acting as a detonator. So that's why the engine is still running. The bombs are set off, so when the engine stops running, the insulator will blow off and trigger the explosion. I don't care how it's built. Can you disarm it or not? It's impossible. I don't have enough time. The main detonator was put inside this bulky metal box and welded shut. There's no way I can disarm it if I can't get this thing open. So it's going to take you a long time? That's not good. I mean, it's almost...
This is bad.
Yeah, noon. What if we use the tools at the military base?
Hey.
We don't have time for that. The truck's engine is a detonator, right? They can't be stalled for time by adding gas. It's no use. The fuel cap has been welding on too. Then I'll just drive the truck into the sea.
Bastard.
You can't. You don't even have a driver's license. Are you seriously going to stop me? I thought your family was all about breaking the law.
Damn it.
Even that's impossible. There's a chain wrapped around the wheel. If you can't disarm the bomb, stall for time, or move the truck, there's nothing we can do?
Hey.
Hey, check it out. Huh?
See?
There's some kind of machine on top of the metal box Kazuchi mentioned.
Huh?
Machine on top of the box? Oh, this. It's like a card reader. A card reader? Maybe we can disarm the bomb if we swipe the key card.
You serious?
What? Wait, that might be possible. Nagato wouldn't be able to disarm these bombs if he didn't leave some way of doing that, right?
Huh?
Maybe he never planned to disarm them from the start. No, I don't think that's it. Nagato is probably trying to make us do something here. What do you mean something?
So...
Knowing Nagato, there's definitely some kind of theme to this, I think. A theme? A bastard probably wants us to do something messed up like that.
All right.
Then we gotta do that. Go find it.
Leave it to me.
Nagato's trying to make us do something here? That's true. They must be trying to make us do this time. It's gonna be like, whoever the traitor is, swipe your card, please. Let's check this laptop. Laptop on top of the conveyor belt. Wasn't here the last time I came here, right?
How suspicious.
It's suspicious. It might be good if we examine it thoroughly. Yeah, you're right. As soon as I touched the laptop, some kind of program began running all of a sudden. Almost immediately, a video started playing.
Hello there.
Why, hello everyone. Great work. So you really found the bombs, huh? Believing in you was completely worth it. Naruto.
Perhaps.
It's like it's a video message.
You pissed
A
me
video
off.
message? If he's got something to say, he can say it to our faces.
Hey, bastard.
Just hold on for now. Let's just watch it through to the end.
Now then.
Now that you guys have found the bombs, all you need to do is stop it. To tell you the truth, it's not actually that hard to do. You see, there's a card reader on top of the metal box. As long as you scan your e-handbook, it'll disarm the bombs.
Leave it to me.
Alright, that's the case, and leave it to me. However,
Well,
it won't work with just any student handbook. You have, if you want to disarm that bomb, you have to use the traitor's student handbook. To be honest, I found out who the traitor was after secretly monitoring everyone's activity, but I was a little annoyed that they never came forward. So, if things stay this way, it will look like I lost, right? That's why I was thinking I should have another battle. So this is your last chance, traitor. What are you going to do? Everyone's life depends on you. Whether or not you save them is up to you. Now then, I wonder how this is going to end. Will the traitor's identity finally be revealed? And with that, the video ended. The traitor's student handbook.
Don't tell me.
So that's it. This was also a trap to weed out the traitor.
Hey.
So, seriously? Is there a traitor? If there is, they should have come forward already. I mean, their life is in danger too, you know. That's true, but stop whining and complaining. We should do something. Do it one at a time. Don't be stupid. What if someone besides the traitor uses their handbook?
Hey.
It's really stupid to be fighting over something like this. And so, with an annoyed expression on her face, Chiaki walked over to the bombs without saying a word, and took her handbook out of her pocket. Huh? Without hesitating, swiped the card reader. It's like it was wrong. Wow, you were that prepared to fucking take the risk? Well, at least now we know you're clear.
See?
Who's next?
Hey.
Well, what are you doing? If you make that mistake, the bombs might blow up.
You think so?
But they didn't. That's just a fluke. Don't have to careless in a situation like this.
Anyway.
Well, I guess Chiaki's not the traitor. I don't think the traitor would have swiped their handbook right away like she did. So what are we going to do? What to try next?
Hey.
Like I said, don't have to careless. Swiping the wrong card might be safe. But only once, you know.
Huh?
What happened?
Well.
Nothing. I might be overthinking it, but the engine somehow sounds... Turned pale and rushed over to the truck. And then he tilted his head towards the engine and suddenly shouted, "It's out of gas!"
What'd you say?
What did you say?
Huh?
What's going to happen if there's no gas? I already told you it's going to blow. Isn't it too soon? I mean, there's still time until noon.
kidding
Did Naruto miscalculate?
You serious?
Miscalculate? I hope it's going to set it up. At least get your calculations right, damn it. At least Monokuma knows how to keep a schedule.
Are you serious?
We can't do anything about it? Is there something we can do? Yeah, there's only one thing we can do. What is it? What do we have to do? Pray.
Are you
What?
kidding
You
me?
fucking serious? Then we should run. Those words were sprinting away, and that's when it
It
happened.
is all right. It is not a bomb.
Huh? All of a sudden, the inside of the factory began overflowing with dazzling light. They're fireworks. He just waited to try and weed them out. What the hell is this? Looks like they're fireworks. So is that why Sonia went away? Because she waited to check, because she thought that maybe the fireworks stash had vanished or something. Fireworks. We stood there dumbfounded. The fireworks suddenly started decreasing in their intensity. And eventually...
Oh my.
this means it wasn't a bomb!
Huh?
What the heck? I mean, Naruto said... So it's just as I thought. As you thought?
Hey.
Hey everyone, look over there. The laptop. It looks like it's playing another video. Is it Naruto again? We immediately rushed over to the laptop. So, were you surprised? Seriously, think about it. Do you really think there are enough bombs to blow up an entire island? Even if there were, a guy like me would never be able to use them.
Damn it.
So it was all a bluff. Then, what was that bomb he detonated at the hotel? Naruto went to the Octagon inside the funhouse, right?
Don't tell
Is that
me.
where he got that bomb? But it definitely wasn't strong enough to blow up an island. Naruto was lying about that.
Pissed me
Still
off.
watching us from somewhere. If he's not, then how did he time his message so perfectly? No, it was like the video set to play after the explosion by a wireless signal from the detonator. But Why did he have to use a video message? That's not the one thing I don't. That's the one thing I don't get.
Hey, hey.
Let's think about it after we've watched the whole thing. You're right.
Hey.
I mean, fireworks up close like that is still pretty dangerous. I'd like to pretend that we were like hiding at the door or something, that we weren't like right in front of it, because fireworks indoors is still an absolute death trap. How did it go? Did the traitor come forward? If I had to guess, well, I'd say they didn't, right? So then, which is it? It'd make me very happy if you guys could tell me. I'll be at the warehouse next door waiting for your answer. From there, we'll compare our answers, and I'll let you know who the traitor really is. See you later. The warehouse next door? That's where Nagito is? So I'll make sure to beat the crap out of him. Then I'll deliver the final blow and smash his head with a wrench.
Jeez.
Bastards, what are you saying?
Bastard.
You guys can just beat the shit out of him, because I'm the one that's gonna fucking kill him. You guys, you totally flipped your lids. Now's not the time to be calm, we need to stop them.
That is an order.
You are right, let's make haste. Alright. I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna beat the crap out of him. Hey, I know you totally feel like how you feel, but calm down.
Wait.
Shut up! Huh? Everyone felt feet came to a grinding halt. Their red, angry faces instantly transformed into a look of caution. Akane, what is it?
Huh.
Can you hear something? It's coming from the other side of that door. The other side of this door? So I listen carefully, I can make out the soft sound of something. I could make out a soft sound coming from inside the warehouse. Music? What's he planning? Is this another one of Nagito's traps? Maybe, the moment we open the door, a real bomb is going to go kaboom.
Now then.
Alright, let's open it and find out.
Huh?
But please do not, Akane. It is dangerous.
Yo,
It's fine. I'll open it slowly. No, that's not the problem.
leave it to me.
Seriously, you'll be fine. With those words, Akane brushed off everyone's warnings and slowly opened the door to the warehouse. Yeah, what's next? What's next for Nagito's grand plans?
Huh?
It's not opening. Is that something blocking the door? I can barely open it.
Hey, hey.
I knew it. It is a trap. Seriously, just stop it, okay?
Yeah.
Didn't I tell you it'd be fine? I just gotta use a little more force.
What?
What happened to opening it slowly? Akane ignored their protest, and with a mighty kick, the door flew open. BAM! It's gonna blow up! If you could stop being, like, stupendously overly paranoid for 5 minutes, it'd be nice. Instinctively, we tensed our bodies and braced ourselves. But,
Huh?
what's this? What's happened?
Yo,
Look inside.
it sure is dark.
The music! The music is like, bad shit's about to happen.
Looks like there aren't any lights on. Is Nagito really in here?
Inside the warehouse felt even darker because our eyes were still used to the bright sunlight outside. Within that darkness, a loud hymnal blared throughout the warehouse at full volume.
Hey, do you guys hear something?
Oh wait, are they hearing this music, not just me? Is that why it got louder when the camera panned inside?
Yeah, it's really damn loud. Does Nagito like listening to this depressing crap?
No, I'm not talking about the music.
And as if on cue, it suddenly started. Huh?
It's on fire!
A fearsome blaze suddenly began dancing inside the dark warehouse, like fiery wings spreading before us.
Whoa! What's going on?
Did he mean to kill us, lure us all in here and set us on fire?
For now, we must extinguish these flames. Let us hurry and put them out.
Hey, hey.
But how are we supposed to put this fire out? There should be a fire extinguisher supplies inside the factory's break room. Perhaps we should use those.
Damn it.
Got it, let's head to the break room. After to Sonia, we ran into the factory. Break room is here, right? Oh, I thought that was... I didn't even register that door when we was here earlier. Oh, this is claustrophobic as hell. Where are the fire extinguisher supplies? Oh, they're there. Is there a Monokuma in here before we click off? What the hell is it? New supply of lined up plastic bottles. It looks like there's some kind of liquid inside them. You found it. Those are fire grenades. Fire grenades? They're basically fire extinguished goods. You throw them out of fire, the container breaks and the chemicals inside put out the fire.
It is strange, no?
But this is strange. The last time I peeked inside this place, I recall seeing other fire extinguishing supplies too.
Hey!
There should be plenty. Let's hurry up and go back to the warehouse. We grabbed all the fire grenades and rushed back to the warehouse. Alright. Make sure you don't get too close to the fire, it's dangerous. Take care not to inhale the smoke as well. Just throw your grenades from the door at the same time.
Damn it!
So the curtain in the back is burning up. I just have to aim for that, right?
I'm gonna do
Alright, let's go. We aim for the curtain in the back and throw all the fire grenades one after the other. But
Hey! Is it just me? Or does it feel like the fire's not going out at all?
the curtain absorbed the impact of the front grenades, which fell onto the floor and shattered. They were completely ineffective at extinguishing the burning curtain.
Does it not seem like the fire is intensifying? If the fire continues to rise, it will inflame the ceiling!
This is bad. We've already used up all the fire grenades.
Well, we should probably leave then.
What are we gonna do? All we can do now is pray for rain!
Don't be stupid! There's no way it'll conveniently start raining if we pray for it.
Yeah, it hasn't rained once, really. Never fucking mind. The sprinklers kicked in.
So this is the power of the Japanese Terra
That's not it. It looks like the sprinklers activated.
Oh, the sprinklers. They must have detected the smoke and turned on.
It took a sweet ass time realizing the fire was to continue to vigorously pour onto the sprinklers. And soak everyone because we're all standing in here. After a while, the fire in the warehouse was completely extinguished. So the fire is out. That is a relief. The hell? Ah. Man, my merch is drenched. It got splattered with water, and now it's soaked. So wet.
Hey, hey.
Hey, it's okay to look inside now?
Just a minute.
Time out, time out. You can't. No way. Why can't we go inside?
Hey!
Smoke and hazardous gas is still spread throughout the warehouse. It's got to ventilate for a while.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I guess you're right. We're probably breathing any lingering smoke.
So
for the sake of your health, please wait just a little while. While you're waiting, why don't you go check out the Monokuma Theatre freshly prepared? Really? Are you being serious?
You're so
Everything
stupid.
is a lie. Monokuma doesn't exist. The Monokuma Theatre doesn't exist. Everything is fiction. There's no meaning whatsoever. There's no relationship whatsoever. Everything was made. Monokuma can't be found anywhere. What are you doing here anyway? Thanks for that.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, now that that Monokuma Theatre is over, I'm sure it's finished ventilating by now. Also, I'm finally starting to feel better. Just because my important merch was ruined doesn't mean I should be depressed about it forever. Whenever I feel depressed, I always ask myself this question.
But hold on.
Why are you eyes on the front?
I got
So we can move forward. Don't be sad about what's already happened, and be positive. We get it already.
Jeez.
Enough of your bullshit.
I'll leave the
Alright,
rest to you.
I turned the lights on for you guys too. You might hurt yourself in the dark.
Here.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Perhaps.
Is Nagito inside? He said he was in the video message. Probably escaped by now. There's so much fire and smoke. I would have thought I'd finally get to beat the crap out of him this time.
Hey, hey.
Well, why don't we go inside and see how it's doing?
You.
Hajime, what happened? Well, nothing happened, but I don't know why. My heart is racing. It won't settle down. I'm scared. There's been intense malice about to stab me. Stab me through my whole body, and I can't even budge. It feels like everything was too late. Why do I feel this anxious? Ooh! Are we about to find... Ooh, Nagito's next trap is going to be his own bloody body, knowing his insanity.
Well,
Nagito said he'd be waiting for us in the warehouse. By now he's probably escaped. But there's only one entrance to this warehouse, you know. Did you see him leaving? No, I didn't. But he might have escaped while we left to get in the fire grenades. In fact, he might have been gone before the fire even happened. That might be true, but Jackie doesn't feel the same anxiety. Does she feel the same anxiety I'm feeling?
Damn it.
Nagito probably started it anyway.
Pissed me off.
Next time I see him, I'll beat the crap out of him.
It is strange.
I do not believe that there was anything inside the warehouse that could start a fire. So why did the warehouse catch fire?
Anyway.
Well, we should go inside for now. We need to find out what caused the fire. Oh, okay.
Well...
Hajime, you go first. You know, need to tie my shoes. Fuck you, dude. Alright, let's see what Nagato's next trap is. Anyway, let's go inside. Jesus. The charred odour permeated throughout the warehouse, and the air was so heavy that it was hard to breathe. The moment I set foot inside the warehouse, a mixture of bewilderment, anxiety, and fear overtook me at once.
It smells.
Something smells.
Hey!
It's not me.
I am sorry.
I'm terribly sorry.
You serious?
Sonia? Say it ain't so. No, not that. It smells... a smell I've never smelled before.
Like...
Well, it makes sense that it'd be strange smells when a bunch of different things were burned.
Hey.
Hey, everyone. Do you know about that curtain? You mean the curtain that was on fire, right? What do you mean, no?
See?
I didn't notice it until the curtain was burning, but there's a space on the other side of it, too. Well, I looked where Chiaki was pointing. There was still space beyond the burned, tattered curtain. Well, I guess I know where we're going to investigate next. I walked towards the burned, tattered curtain with slow, methodical steps. What next? Nagato, what next? Never experienced such an oppressive atmosphere before. I couldn't help but holding my breath. And then, on the other side of the curtain, I saw the true source of the intense malice I'd been feeling. Oh, is he dead? Oh, shit. Oh, what? Oh my god. What the? Oh my god. He's been fucking brutalized. Whoa. That's the... What the fuck? That's brutal as hell. I think that's like the most brutal one yet in the series, like in terms of actual kills. That's the best fucking reveal in the series so far of a murder. Oh, damn! His arm slashed, his hands are gone, he's green like he's been poisoned, he's been fucking stabbed through the core, his legs are all slashed up. Holy shit! I had no idea what I was looking at. By the time I realised I was looking at the remains of Nagito Koimada, the ultimate lucky student, time had already stopped. That was fucking cool! Eventually, the shock finally registered with me. A numb feeling spread from the center of my brain almost instantly. Nagito is dead, and in the most gnarly way imaginable. Holy shit. Even when I saw this before me, I wasn't able to comprehend the reality yet. But I'm guessing I was slightly somewhat right. I said that it was either going to be the traitor would come forward, which would be kind of a boring thing, or the traitor would off him. And so if we solve this crime, we might solve who the traitor is at the same time.
What?
What's going on here? Is he really
you
dead?
serious?
He's not pretending to be dead, is he? I mean, it's Nagito, you know. That's right, it is Nagito. He always messed with us, he always tried to confuse us. That's why I can't believe it. Nagito ended up in such a cruel state. Nagito is dead. Deep down, I believed that when the killings finally ended, I'd never see this guy again. I never expected I'd be looking at Nagito's body like this. Nagito probably thought the same thing. I couldn't help but seeing it in his dead, frightened face. But on this island, unbelievably abnormal occurrences happen all the time. Even Nagito couldn't escape that truth. But even something as small as that... Yep. A body has been discovered.
A body has been discovered! Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin!
Don't tell me.
The body discovery announcement. Then it's for real.
Hey!
And Nagito is really dead?
Damn it!
It's not just he's dead. The body discovery announcement was made. Does that mean Nagito was killed? Whoever did this really did not like him. Yeah, you know, everyone. Damn, I'm kind of surprised. Like, I say that, like, with how much because he really put himself in the position of main antagonist, right? He was always the one that was always the ongoing problem throughout everything. So I gathered that he wouldn't survive this game from that reason alone. And I was expecting it to be like, he would probably be, it wouldn't be that he's a killer, that he killed. But yeah, Jonathan Chan was like, who did? Everyone was kind of like, even the people that was at least slightly like, we shouldn't be that harsh to him, but kind of losing the will to live with him. But that also means that everyone ends up being suspicious. You know? Because everyone could have done it. Everyone had reason to want to silence him. Killed. Plus, it's one of us. I mean, that's what it means, right? One of us killed Nagato. Just fucking hell, man. Just, that's so brutal. It looks like he was like tied down. He tried to escape, and that's why there's a knife in his hand. Because he tried to, he like broke loose of one rope. So like he had like his right hand free. He tried to fight back, and he was pinned down another way. It looks like it was how the things over his mouth and how like grayed out and like greenish his face is, that he was probably maybe at least poisoned at some extent. Maybe he was like just knocked unconscious, sort of like how character who is so significant to this game, so ridiculously significant to this overall plot, so much that I remember her name always. Hiyoko was knocked out in case 2. Yeah, dislike to this brutality is insane. One of us killed him so brutally. Then it's going to start again. Huh? The class trial is going to start soon, right then? Yeah, we gotta do it. Gotta find out where Nagato's killer is. No matter who you guys sacrifice, you're determined to survive and leave this island, right? Then it's time for action is now. So allow me to give a familiar Monokuma fight. Hold it right there. Oh, for fuck's sake. What, don't get in my way like that. I'm about to whip out the Monokuma file in such a cool way. Shut up. Can't stand this anymore. How much longer are you going to keep putting them through this? No more. I won't let you. I'll make sure I pulverize your evil intentions. Say something.
What's this?
Oh, now I remember who you are. You're Monome. You know, you just now noticed? Anyway, Monome, if you're going to talk about my interactions, or my intentions, why don't you talk about yours first? Huh? What's your intention anyway? Why do you keep everyone cooped up on this island? I'm sure everyone here wants to know too, you know. What? No fair. You're shutting up too. Enough already. We already have enough to deal with concerning Nagato. Please, do not say anything else that will confuse us.
Hey.
Anyway, let's begin. But,
This is just...
I mean, in the end, we still have to do it, right? As long as the killing happens, we can't do anything about it, right? We have no choice but to do it, right? Besides, it's our fault. We couldn't even prevent it. I know. It's the only way we can survive, right?
Nice!
Looks like you kids are way more well-behaved than Monome.
Don't fuck with me!
We're tired of this too, you know. That's why I'll definitely make sure to finish this for good this time. Does that mean you guys are getting bored of the school trip?
Actually...
Don't worry, the end is near. The end?
What's the matter?
Don't make a face like a pig that's about to become bacon. You've already noticed it, right? A meaning behind the Monokuma timer? Well, I guess only 2 days left, huh? When the time reaches 0, 2 days from now, what will happen to us? The killing school trip will be over.
Hey!
Will it finally be over? Does that mean we can go home?
What are you gonna
Don't
do?
count your bears before they've hatched. There's still something you gotta do before that, right?
So...
Once again,
It's the Monokuma file!
I heavily doubt it will be, oh, here's 0, you can go home now, because otherwise, if we'd figured that out from the start, every single murder was pointless, because we were going to go eventually. I think it'd be a very disappointing twist. I think I'd rather it just be an actual bomb that blows up and kill everyone. But he was saying before that it's like it's a time until the ultimate despair, so I think they're trying to either make a new ultimate despair to replace Junko, or trying to somehow resurrect the flattened remains of Junko. You guys need to find out who Nagato's killer is and survive the class trial. If it ends here, there won't be an afterword at all.
Do your best.
Yes.
Wait!
Hold on.
I won't forgive you.
I won't let you escape this time. Wait right there. I'm telling you right now, because I'm going to be I am going to be busy later today. I'll do the investigation, but the trial will be tomorrow. I'm telling you that up front now, so you're not disappointed later. We'll do the investigation, but when we're at the trial door, I'll save and quit, and we'll wrap up, and on the next stream, we will do the actual trial. The school trip is nearly at an end. It's safe to think that we can go home, right?
But still...
Kazuchi, I understand how you feel, but we need to focus on Nagato's case first.
Damn it!
Even if we can go home, it'll be the end of us if we screw up here.
All right.
Then let's hurry up and solve Nagato's case so we can all go back home.
However...
It's nice to think everyone can go home, but that is impossible, right? I mean, someone in this room killed Nagato. There is a killer among us. The weight of those words began to sink into me. That was true in the previous cases, but was it really true this time? No matter how much I tried, I couldn't believe it. Because the victim was Nagato. Because his death was so abnormally cruel. No, it wasn't just that. There's something more to it than that. And whatever it was stuck inside me. Oh, fuck! Music. It is like in the first game. Case 5 is the main plot is now more significant and not just the solving the case, and the music amps up. Oh, fuck! The victim is Nagato Koimada. Kameda, sorry. Body was discovered in the warehouse near the Monokuma plushie factory. He estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. Not only is there a spear stabbed into his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs, to stop him running, I imagine. Furthermore, there's a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. What a tragic situation. Just reading this is making me depressed.
Huh?
Is there something wrong with this Monokuma file? Again, but what's wrong with it? Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, but there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there was a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled in his right hand. Oh, it's ignoring the fact his mouth's covered.
Yep.
It's definitely weird. Well, I guess we'll find out if I look around. That's what the investigation is for. Don't worry, you'll form conclusions on your own. That makes me more worried than I should be. We can discuss it later. Right now is our only chance to investigate. So we should investigate first. If we don't, there won't be anything for us to discuss. Well, I guess you're right. Then let's start the area surrounding Nagato's body. Start at the back of the warehouse. Since the curtain blocked most of the water, this area wasn't affected by the sprinklers as much. Thanks to that, I could properly investigate Nagato's body. Yeah, that was the point. I was going to say, the sprinklers and the fire could have all been set up to wash away evidence. And then before I have to investigate Nagato's body. I did! I thought it'd be a lot sooner than this, if I'm honest. Probably didn't expect to end up like this either. Music, damn. I love, same as with box 16, you can still hear the other track in this. It's just they've added a lot to it. Oh, this is fucking sick. I love this music. Monokuma's dead? There's blood coming out of his stomach. Hey! No response. He's dead, Jim. Just kidding, I'm not dead. Is this one of those life-size plushies that's being produced in this factory? If you're mistaking a plushie for me, then there's something wrong with you. It's a stuffed animal too. Don't put oversized garbage there, it's so misleading. What are you calling oversized garbage? Could this be one of Monokuma's tricks? Why'd he do it? Making a hole like this to get stabbed. Going to trouble dirtying the hole with blood. He tries to imitate Nagato's body or something?
What are you
Nothing to do with that. Huh?
You're so
He's probably lying. Seriously, you're always lying. You should just die like that plushie over there.
What's this?
Should be more pissed than usual these days, Monomi. But you better watch what you say. If you feel like it, I can wipe you out easily, you know. Don't give in to your threats. I'll fight you until the very end.
I can't lose.
Definitely take back the seat of world supremacy from Monokuma. Looks like those annoyances are gone. It was Monokuma's trick, then who did this? Did the killer have done this? So, is this Nagato's blood? I have no idea how this connects to the incident. But a bunch of plastic bottles, remnants of plastics are sat all over the place. Probably. Those fire grenades that were used to put out the fire. But they weren't actually that useful in the end. The fire was only extinguished thanks to the sprinklers. Well, nevertheless, this evidence really isn't all that strange. Lighter, however, this is an oil lighter, where the curtains would have been hanging. It also looks like the fire did extensive damage here. The oil lighter was placed here.
Just kidding.
An oil lighter, someone probably wanted to keep warm.
Bring it on.
It's the most foolish thing. It's clearly the cause of the fire. Oh, sorry. It's the most foolish thought. It's clearly the cause of the fire. Oil lighters can continue to burn even after someone lets go of them.
Which means?
So using that, the curtain was set on fire. Using the oil lighter, huh? Do you think the killer set up some sort of trick with it?
You are right.
The killer probably planned to destroy evidence by setting this warehouse on fire. So they caused a fire to destroy evidence? It's the only reason I can think of why a killer would set fire to their crime scene, but... So we got an arsonist in our midst. Let's talk to everyone before we actually investigate that hell scene. Matter of Gundam's killing and for Meekins. It mattered for Gundam's killing and for Meekins, but it looks like it's different this time. It doesn't matter this time. What does it matter? There's no way of autopsying this. This time, it looks like time doesn't matter. Oh, right, because they actually put time in the kill. It was clearly written in the Monokuma file. The time of the death was noon sharp. If it was at noon, what were we doing at that time? What were we doing? Well, right now it's 12:30 p.m. So he also has to clock. So he died recently. It wasn't like, oh, a couple hours later or like a whole morning later. No, he died super fucking recently. His body's still like got glimmers of colour in it probably if he checked hard enough. That means Naruto died 30 minutes ago. That happened that recently? Totally a fresh kill. Fresh seems like a bad way to describe it. It happened 30 minutes ago. Is it around the time we were struggling with the bombs? You're right, those fake bombs were originally supposed to explode at noon. Which means whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time is Naruto's killer. But this could be like when Nekomaru died. The killer could have also used some kind of automatic setup. Also, the crime looks very detailed, so they would have needed time to prepare. I appreciate that, unlike the character she's filling the role of in the last game, Akane is actually, you know, getting smarter as the game goes on. Like, she still has her moments, but in the first game, the designated dumbass and the designated sports chick mentally didn't grow that much throughout the course of the game. I say that Hina had her character development of nearly killing everyone, but you know what I mean. Like, she's this game's Hina, which is not the sharpest, but she's super athletic and she kind of gets away. But she's actually piecing things together and saying, well, based on what we've learnt before, this could be different, this could be different, this could be this. We shouldn't just say things at face value. She's learning. While Soda is turning into hero so much it hurts. And he genuinely annoys me. And whoever doesn't have an alibi before we found the bombs is suspicious.
Huh?
Wait, none of us have an alibi for that time. That means we were all split in search of the bombs. Yeah, that's the problem.
Like...
I'm not freaking out about it like Kazuchi, but I definitely can't stop thinking about it. When the Monokuma timer reaches 0 2 days from now, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? The Ron school trip's going to end, right? We can finally go back home. Carefree till the end. Does that mean you don't think that will happen?
Well, yeah.
Monokuma might have been planning to make us do something after the countdown ends.
Hey,
What do you mean something?
Shut up!
He's making us kill each other, you know? What could be worse than that?
Damn it!
I don't know. But this is Monokuma we're talking about, you know? There's no way this will end smoothly with a countdown. Anyway, like you said before, if we screw up here, it'll be the end for us. But now let's focus on the investigation. We'll think about the countdown after we live through the class trial. Yeah, I know. Then don't bring up strange stuff like that. She's deep in thought while staring at the ceiling. What happened? Is there something strange about the ceiling?
Yep.
Yeah, about the sprinkler. That's one That's one of the sprinkler heads that activate to put out the fire.
Well?
You can see a grinder right next to it, right there.
See?
You see it, the red streak? Huh? You're right, I definitely see it. It's like a small red line on the ceiling girder.
Perhaps.
Is that blood? Blood? The colour definitely looks like blood, but there's no way blood could get up there, right? Plus, it's a straight line. That's why I've been staring at it. I think it's strange. It's definitely strange. I should remember this. The blood on the girder has been added. Alright, you're gonna say something that isn't annoying? One of us killed Nagito in such a cruel way. It's too bizarre. I can't do anything except laugh.
So just
If only everyone could go home. Nothing would make me happier. No, we should finish this class trial. Then we can think about what will happen after. I never expected Nagito to die like this. He's always spouting nonsense about hope and trying to confuse the hell out of us. But even so, dying like this is just too cruel. Also, he wasn't completely useless. There are times when we were only able to reach the truth because of him. But everything good and bad about him is gone. We'll never be confused by him again. We'll never be saved by him again. No, now isn't the time to think about unnecessary things. I need to focus on the investigation right now. For now, I need to investigate everything about the body that catches the eye. Fuck, fine, but where do I fucking start? Both of Naruto's legs are tied up. Each rope is tied to the pillars nearby. He wouldn't have been able to move at all. According to the Monokuma file, the wounds in his legs are all stab wounds. Does that mean the killer didn't just tie up Naruto but stabbed his legs? Why would the killer do something like that?
Damn it!
At this rate, it's pretty sadistic. The killer must have been holding a huge grudge towards him. Or they might have been torturing him. It's torture? That worryingly puts Akane on the firing line because he kind of whispered that sweet nothing into her ear of why don't you torture me? In the same vein, that a lot of things only happened in case 2 because he whispered sweet nothings into, was it Mihiru? And then that led to confrontation and that led to Pekka reacting and all that. Like, did he manage to, even in death, find one way to fuck with us?
Huh?
I mean, if they were to kill him, they could have just stabbed him once in the chest, right? If you disregard the spear in his chest, the other wounds were inflicted for reasons other than killing. Which means the wounds all over Nagito's bodies were from the killer torturing him? If that's the case, what was the killer trying to make Nagito confess? Was it something that would have led to the traitor?
Even so.
Well, even if it was torture, there's no doubt that the killer must have had a deep grudge towards Nagito. Using to let him die easily, I totally understand a dark impulse like that. But even if they held a grudge against him, would they have really gone this far? Torture wounds have been added. The spear with a flashing ornament on it is deeply impaled into Nagito's stomach. Where'd that spear come from? There's no way around it. It looks like there's a fatal wound.
What's this?
Oh my, what's this? A strange looking spear, isn't it? A cord extends from the tip of the handle, and there's an iron weight attached to it. I see. You use the cord, the whip, to capture the enemy and delve the final blow with your spear. Is this your first time looking at this too? Of course not. This is a spear of Gungnir, right? You definitely just came up with that just now. Yeah, nice reference.
Hey!
By the way, I wanted to ask you, where did that spear come from? I feel like I saw it in Nezumi Castle. What? Nezumi Castle? I was designed to be afraid of mice, so I can't go in there. Damn you mice, damn you all to hell. See, even he doesn't know what's inside that castle. But more importantly, I need to focus on the investigation. The spear definitely catches my eye, but the weight on the end of the cord coming out of the handle, it looks like a part of it has blood on it. For some reason, the section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. It's about the size of a human fist. It's strange that this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. Also, Chiaki mentioned this earlier, but apparently the spear came from Nezumi Castle. It might be better if I confirm that later. Spear of Gungnir. Yeah, nice reference. Left hand. It's a cut on his upper left arm. His legs and right hands are stab wounds, but this looks like a slice. Probably the reason that the wound is on his left arm doesn't look as deep compared to the others. Well, regardless, it doesn't change the fact that this is a hideous wound. There's blood everywhere. There's something strange. Strange?
See?
Look at the palm of his left hand. You think that blood is from the left arm was sliced, but doesn't the blood supposed to look strange? It cuts off right in the middle of his palm. Is this a suicide? It'd be very fucking crazy for him to be his one last attempt to screw with us. But did he... Well, no, that's extremely elaborate if it was a suicide. But is he a psycho enough to put himself through that? To make it as interesting as possible? Because that to me, with this blank palm, and there's a gap on the wire, he at least held that wire, right? Yeah, it definitely cuts off. That's as far as the blood could reach when it splattered. Well, he would explain the blood in his palm, but there's something else that's strange. When you flip it over and look at the back of his hand,
Well?
there's also blood above his middle joint in each finger. You're right. Why only that part?
See?
See, it's just as I said, right? Strange, right? I win. Yeah, sure, you win. But it's definitely strange. What did the killer do to make the blood spatter like this? Blood on the left hand. He must have been in great pain. He clearly had an agonizing look on his face when he died. His mouth was covered with duct tape. Was this to keep Naruto from screaming for help?
This is bad.
Jeez, what a horrible look on his face. The blood splattered all over it doesn't help either. It's a good thing his mouth was covered with duct tape, or else I wouldn't have been able to look at him. Got a minute? Sorry, excuse me. Chucky moved past Kazuchi and me and squatted down next to Naruto's face. With one swift movement, she ripped the duct tape off his mouth. Hey, what are you doing?
It's gonna be
It'll be fine. I'll put it right back once I'm done investigating here. Putting the tape back is not the issue, you ungrateful swine. You're gonna get cursed. Blood knocked his face. It looks like it mostly came from the slice in his left arm. If that's the case. No use, she's not listening.
Hey.
Hey, about the blood splatters on his face. There's no blood under the duct tape. What's wrong with that?
Well?
The duct tape that crinkles. Has crinkles, like it was sticking towards the inside of his mouth, right? Naruto was probably desperately moving his mouth under the duct tape. Seriously, what's wrong with that? She means Naruto's mouth was covered with duct tape before he got those wounds all over his body. So he tried to shout, which caused the duct tape to get stuck in his mouth a bit. What's wrong with that? Is that something we should be worrying about? I don't really get it, but just put the duct tape over his mouth already.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right. Hey, some kind of clue too, I should remember it. Fitz, the idea of it being torture makes Akane suspicious. The idea of it being a weapon from the castle makes Chiaki suspicious. The idea of it using, you know, tools kind of makes Soda suspicious. Is that going to be the ultimate trend of this? Is that when you go into the trial, literally everyone is suspicious one way or another? And burnt rope. Naruto's right wrist is tied with rope. It was like the tip of the rope is burned off. Could this be a result of the fire? But that's weird. The rope is burned off like this. Why are Naruto's clothes completely unaffected by the fire when he was so close to the blaze? Burned rope been added to the truth sections. The knife is stabbed through Naruto's right hand. Did the killer do this? How could they do something so cruel? That knife must be from the military base, which makes Sonya suspicious because she was fooling around in there for a while. Oh, they are going to do that then. They're going to make it so literally everyone is going to be slightly suspicious going into it. Military base. And now that you mentioned it, you're right. It looks like a survival knife.
Well?
By the way, it seems that the wounds on his his legs and left arm were caused by that same knife. Which means after the killer was finished stabbing Naruto's legs and left arm, they stabbed the knife through his right hand.
It cannot
And
be.
then they finished him off with the spear.
How cruel.
Does that mean the killer went to the trouble of using two weapons, a knife and a spear? But they could have just killed him by stabbing him with the knife. Why did they need to use a spear at all?
You are right.
That is definitely strange. Was there a reason they had to use it? A reason they had to use the spear, huh? Since I'm done in the area surrounding Nagato's body, she's a company of actually investigating such a grisly looking body. Right? I don't think they've had, even like Chihiro from the last game, like where she was like, sorry, he was all strung up, was nowhere near as grim as this shit. This is insanely brutal. Even I'm surprised at myself. Does this mean I'm used to it? The classmate's dead body is right in front of me, and one of my peers is the killer responsible, and I have to investigate his death so I can find this killer. Am I used to something as abnormal as that? That would mean I'm becoming abnormal too. Now then, I guess that's enough investigating the area behind the curtain. Maybe I did it. Maybe I did it. I'd take that. If they just went, oh, I think maybe Hajime did it. And I went, yeah, sure, fucking kill me. Goal wasn't just killing Nagato. There would have been another reason as well. If not, they would have gone to the trouble of tying him with rope and covering his mouth with duct tape. Not just that, there's no reason to inflict any wounds other than the fatal one. So what was their reason? Because I better investigate other areas to figure that out. Yeah, military base, castle. Alright, let's try investigating the other areas inside the warehouse first. Oh, the smoke continues to shroud his body. So is there anything in here that's kind of weird? The music. There was music playing. There's a speaker plugged into it. Why is this here?
Maybe...
Looks like there's weird music playing from there. You know, the music that was blaring out when the fire started? Yeah, you're right. It's like it busted from getting drenched in the sprinklers. There's no mistaking it. That music was playing from that MP3 player. I don't disagree with that, but why was the killer playing music from this? Was the kill happening? I don't know, everyone was together, so was it one of the ones that it was set up to happen when the timing was there? And the music was just shielding the last glimmers of his screams. We're trying to scream through the mask. Because there's still be, like, if you cover your mouth and scream, you go, there'd still be something, you know? There's a lot of tripped over Monokuma panels. The panels near the curtains at the back are tipped over and burned. Did the fire do that? Why are they scattered like this? Last time I came here, I seem to recall... should have been neatly put away. Maybe we're the ones who made this mess? Huh?
See?
Look, the tipped over panels by the entrance really close to the door, right? So maybe the reason the panels are tipped over is kicking the fucking door in. Fine, I'll open it slowly. No, that's not the problem. Seriously, you'll be fine. Those words can't they brush off everyone's warnings and slowly open the door to the warehouse. Clatter, clatter, clatter. Oh, it's not opening. Something blocking the door? I can barely open it. I knew it, it's a trap. Susie, just stop it, okay? Didn't I tell you you'll be fine? Just gotta use a little more force. What happens opening it slowly? Connie ignored their protest, and with a mighty kick, the door flew open. Bam! Could it be... was that it?
Well?
And there's something else I've been wondering.
Hey.
Those Monokuma panels are tipped over, starting from the entrance to the back of the warehouse, right? It seems to be lying on top of each other in a strange line. Yeah, compared to the other tipped over panels. That line is the only one that's neat and orderly.
So...
isn't it clearly strange? Strange, that means you speculate that this was done intentionally. There are a bunch of books that... oh. I thought I found the last Monokuma of this chapter. I was like, oh, this one's kind of suspicious. No. God, this music's great. Seriously, I think it's going to be is it going to be a trend? Is it going to be the same in the third game, you think? Where, like, the late game investigation track is just going to be the best fucking track in the game? Because that's what it's been. Book 16 was my favourite track of the first game. What's this called? Kill Command. This is probably my favourite track of this game. This track's fucking great. I think the idea of just having the setup of the investigation theme, having it be what it is, having you get used to it, and then cranking it up.
Hey!
It looks like this time doesn't matter this time. Oh, right, it's just recapping what we already know. Got it. Are we done here then? Okay, no, not. Oh, these boxes, I guess. What do you see these? They're all copies of Monokuma's music. I mean, burned too. But they weren't. Did you find something else odd? It's like this side's completely soaked because of the sprinkler. Even if there's an important clue here, we might not be able to notice it. But it's better than the warehouse burning to the ground. We think we'll be able to put out the fire.
Hey.
But there was a lot of smoke. It's a good thing we didn't go inside when we were throwing the grenades.
You are right.
I agree. If we did, we would have been caught by the sprinklers and come all wet and soggy. I thought we did. Sonia's all wet. She's all dredged and soggy.
Hey!
You were thinking that, huh?
Of course not!
I wasn't thinking that at all. Yes, you was.
Say what?
Why are you responding, Kazuchi? I was asking Hajime. You're screwing with me.
Yes.
Oh, my screwing? How lewd. And then the music rips back in again. And Sonia's like, you dirty fuck.
Hey!
Please don't look at me with such fearful eyes. I only imagined it for a second. Oh, so you confessed. Kazuchi, you should probably keep your mouth shut already. Yeah, keep digging that fucking hole, dude. Sonia already hates you. Like when we went to investigate the, I don't know if you guys, John, Silence, if either of you were in chat earlier, but there was a point earlier, when we first went to go investigate the ruins this chapter, like Sonia said, oh, we'll go just us two, go investigate. I went outside, talked to Sonia, and she went, we should go away from the stalker. And I was like, oh fuck, you really don't like Soda now, if you're calling him a stalker. Well, even though I did say I was going to freaking kill him.
Hey!
There's no way I could have actually done it. I was just upset, you know. Well, you seem pretty adamant about it. We'll think about the countdown after we live through the trial. So that Sonya's focused on investigating the warehouse. Which reminds me, there's something I need to ask her about. Now we pretty much finished investigating Nagato's body. I think it's time to talk to her. Hey Sonya, do you have a minute? Yes, what is it? I want to talk to you about that fake bomb Nagato set in the warehouse exploded. Huh? Right before it exploded, you said something like this, right? It's alright, it is not a bomb. Why did you know the bombs were a fake? Well, that's not all. Eva, when you were looking for the bombs, why were you in the military base? I thought you were supposed to be searching the central island. Plus, when I called for you, you didn't come to the factory right away. Where were you, and what were you doing during that time?
Oh my.
Oh my.
It cannot
Do you suspect me? It's a misunderstanding. I'm not the killer. Jesus shit, you son of a bitch! Sonya! Sonya, no! Yeah, sorry, I needed to take some of my water and take a sip and cool down then for a second. Sonya. Jesus shit, you son of a bitch. Sonya?
I am sorry.
I am terribly sorry, I was panicking. I shall calm down and explain to you while I was at the military base. When I first explored the final island, I discovered a vast amount of bombs there. Huh?
Well?
At first, I was worried that someone might use them for nefarious reasons if I announced it to everyone. So I kept silent the whole time. Does that mean when you heard Nagato planted bombs, you got suspicious and went to investigate them?
That is...
And as I suspected, the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found. Who taught the princess how to curse? Right? And because you were searching for them, you were late when we all gathered.
Please listen.
And because of that, I reached a conclusion. The bombs Nagato brought were from the military base, which means they were fake bombs. How did you find out the bombs at the military base were fake? Because I attempted to use one of them. What? I thought one of the bombs would be strong enough to blast open the door to the ancient ruin. At the time, I still believed the bombs were real. And I thought that I could use one of them to gain entrance to the ancient ruin. So you came up packing heat? Oh, the plan was not a failure.
The bomb was not real. It was merely a fireworks display. God damn it, all to hell!
Sonya, I'm liking you more and more.
I see. So that's why you're the only one who knew the bombs at the military base were fake.
I did. As did Monami as well. She was also secretly peeking at the bomb.
Yeah, she was probably paranoid that if you blew the door open, we'd find out that maybe she's involved. Those bombs were the same ones that disappeared. It would mean Nagato took them. That is why I knew it was a fake. However, I did think it was strange when Nagato blew up the hotel lobby. Oh, with an actual bomb, you mean? That sent Soda fucking flying. That bomb was real, and so I could not stop thinking about it. But upon further reflection, that might have been Nagato's plan all along. He showed us a real bomb to make us believe that the bombs he said were real as well. If so, then Nagato's actions were extremely calculated. But the problem is, his reason for doing it? With this, I have explained everything.
Do you have a minute?
There should be no reason for you to doubt me. You're right, I got it. The fact that she's... the biggest concern I have, and if it ends up being right, I'm genuinely going to be annoyed because it means they haven't learned from the last game. What gave away Celeste so severely that she was the killer was the fact that the moment the slightest glimmer of suspicion was on her, she freaked the fuck out. She acted completely out of character. The moment there was the slightest little glimmer of suspicion on Sonya, she freaked the hell out and acted out of character. I don't want it to be Sonya, because if it ends up being Sonya, it means they've learned nothing from from the first game. At least I would feel that way. I genuinely want it to be literally anyone else. Just because I think if it ends up being Sonya, it'd be like, oh great, so when everyone said... Because I loved reading into it, no one liked Case 3 of the first game, from what, at least as far as I could tell. If they just, made that same mistake twice in the next one by having someone severely overreact the moment Sonic was slightly suspicious, and that's supposed to be the giveaway, it's a real shit giveaway. Because it makes the character act, well, out of character. Yeah, I know that she's had her moments, and she's been getting slowly and surely more frustrated, so it's not as much out of character, but it still did kind of be like, okay, that was a bit odd. Like, she has been getting more angry as the game's got on. Like, she was so completely naive She was extremely fucking naive. You remember in the like opening of the game when like Teru was talking about how she had to suck the poison out of him, and she was like, okay, because she didn't think there was anything wrong with it. Like, she's come a long way from that naive girl. Easily manipulated young lady. Alright, I pretty much finished looking for clues inside the warehouse. I was able to find some clues, but there's still so many things I don't understand yet.
Hold it.
You look worried. Yeah, I am.
Well?
At a time like this, it might be good if you broaden your investigation range. I mean, it's good to investigate other places as well. You might be right. There are several things I've been wondering about besides the crime scene. Military base, and the factory next door, the castle, and Nagato's room. Oh yeah, that is a good point. I'm going to understand the reason for his actions. I need to know more about him. I'm pretty sure the others have already finished investigating.
Can you hear me?
Hey you guys, isn't it about time we leave this place and try exploring other areas too? In response to Chiaki, the others gathered around her. I agree. I was also thinking about proceeding to another area. It seems we had the same idea. But is it safe? There won't be anyone to guard the crime scene.
Yep.
We don't have a choice. There aren't enough of us. Besides, we investigated all we can here. That's a fair point, actually. There's not enough of us to have to leave someone behind. We need everyone we can. I guess you're right.
See?
Also, it looks like the clues we found aren't enough to piece this incident together. So we need to search for them in other areas, probably. Well, alternatively, if there aren't any clues in other areas either, we'd have to give up completely. I don't really need to say that.
Hey!
It's okay to leave this place? It's okay. There's no time for us to stand around. In order to survive, there's no other way except to do it. In order to survive, we need to find Nagato's killer. If we don't sacrifice that person, nobody can survive. That's our reality. That's why there's no time for us to stand around. Alright, first we go to the factory because it's right here. Truck first. Apparently the bombs were stuffed into the truck were actually fireworks, which reminds me, this truck looks like it came from the military base. Obviously must have brought it from there. Other than that, there's nothing in particular that catches my eye. No, I didn't mean to click on it again. Makes it a level up, I guess. It's an enormous machine, but it's stopped for now. Looks like there's something related to the incident here. Hello, Sonia. So it's Monokuma, not related. Laptop, and then we'll talk to Sonia and then check the back room. Got a video message on the laptop. Is he still watching us from somewhere? He's not, then how did he time his message so perfectly? No, it's like the video is set to play after the explosion by a wireless signal from the detonator. Nagato at some point also knew that they weren't real bombs. That's also worth mentioning. At some point he also found out. Why'd you have to use a video message? That's the one thing I don't get. At the time, Nagato should have already been killed, which means this video was recorded in advance. That's right, besides that video, there might be data on his laptop that could be used as a clue. With that thought in mind, I tried messing around with the laptop, but it's no use, it's locked. There's no way I can examine this. But if it's locked, then maybe there really is something inside. Maybe I'm overthinking this. What about you, my cursing princess? I have never seen so many Monokumas in my life. Well, Monokuma isn't exactly something you'd normally run into. However, when I was staring at all these Monokumas, a thought occurred to me.
Well?
The bomb that was set up in the lobby might have been set up here. Huh?
Do you have a minute?
If to hide a bomb inside a Monokuma plushie, it would make it a frightening weapon. Do you not think the group that is forcing us to kill each other would devise something like that?
Amazing!
A plushie bomb is an act of terrorism.
Alright!
Let's rip these apart right away so we can confirm it. Hold on. If there was a bomb inside these, wouldn't it explode if we carelessly messed with it?
Easy as
Either
pie.
way, it is all gravy. All gravy? What the hell does that mean? Stop! There's no bomb. You should know if you pick me up, see? So you feel a soft weight of cotton.
I see.
You are right. Oh, so she literally just picked up Monokuma without question.
However...
Then, where did Nagato obtain the bomb he used?
Who knows?
I wonder. I'm gonna give you guys a hint, then you should know it wasn't from the military base. To tell you the truth, the bombs there are all fakes.
Please wait.
I know that already. I should have said so earlier.
No.
Well, I thought if I kept quiet, it would foreshadow a killing was gonna happen. That's why I'm just now telling you for the first time. I'm so relieved. If the bomb wasn't from the military base or this factory then, he brought it from the Octagon.
Well.
I must say, you have a good eye there, Sonia. Putting a bomb inside one of my plushies seems like a splendid idea. Let's try it.
That is...
Did I say something I should not have said? Not your fault. Don't worry about it. Was Monokuma's account that the bomb didn't come from anywhere other than maybe the Octagon? Let me double check what that actually says, what the exact wording is. Monokuma knew all along that the bombs were fake, however, he apparently never revealed that fact to anyone. Okay, so how did Nagato know it was fake if Monokuma never told him? Break room's on the other side of this door. It's where we obtained the fire grenades. Anything inside? Nothing on the floor that looks like a clue. Not even trash. Oh, that's it? We don't actually get to go in? The game just says, there's nothing here. Go. Leave. Be gone. I'm surprised this wasn't damaged at all. Either way, it pisses me off. I'm surprised that wasn't damaged at all being that close to the fireworks, but I'm guessing that's everything here. Nothing from the ceiling, it seems, rather than another camera. Alright, let's go. See ya, Sonia. Right, military base, which is still on this island. Then we'll go to the castle, then go to his room. Open the trucks first. We're looking through the truck bed. It's empty, nothing's here. First came in, there was something in the truck bed, which means Sonia was telling the truth. As I suspected, the bombs have disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found. But did Nagato know the bombs weren't real? It's possible that he thought they were the real thing. No, never mind. He said as much in the video message. So, were you surprised? Seriously, think about it. Do you really think there are enough bombs to blow up an entire island? Even if there were, a guy like me would never be able to use them. He knew the bombs were fake. He only did what he did to weed out the traitor. No, if he really did it, did Nagato only do that to expose the traitor? Maybe there's a different motive behind his actions. The guns and other firearms, the truck bed. Oh, I found it. What did you find? Oh, the truck bed has guns in it, but I also found stuff like a survival knife. Wait, that's... Yep. Just that massacre again. That's the same type of knife that was stabbed into Nagato's right hand. Which means the killer obtained that knife here. So the killer is someone who visited this military base at least once. That's everyone though. No, not me. This is my first time I've been here. That sounds fishy. I didn't mean to click on the tank. Bombs were fake, that might be fake too. I'm not brave enough to check for myself. I'm gonna question you, Soda, because you're also kind of suspicious. I mean, it's a dangerous place to reason all this messed up stuff is happening. Leaving guns out in the open is totally dangerous, seriously. They've got to take better care of this. It's easy for you to say, but there's no one on this island who can do that. The dreadful helicopter went next to Teru Teru. Does it have anything to do with the incident? Probably it then. Alright. Off to the castle. Sorry, I was like, yeah, it's on the third one. No, the third one is my depression island. Because all the good characters died there. Well, 2 great characters, 1 awful character. It was a trade, but still, point stands. Hey, dude. One of the spears are missing. The spear with the flashy ornament is hanging from the wall. The spear, it definitely is, right?
I see.
Just as I thought, it's exactly like the spear that killed Nagato. The same whip-like cord is attached to the handle, and there's a weight at the end of it.
Also...
Plus, it looks like one of the spears on the wall is missing. There's no mistaking it. The killer took one of the spears and used it as a weapon. How did he or she get up there, though? Spear a gun near her, Monokuma would have totally come up with a lame last name like that. Why did the killer use the spear and the knife?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, they could have just killed him with the knife. It would have been easier too. So wait, a spear like this, with this unnecessary cord thing, would have been easy to use. Yeah, I mean, it was hard to wield. But still, they chose this spear for a reason. What could that reason be? I feel a little tired. No matter how much I investigate, I don't feel any closer to the truth. Probably why I feel this way. And a strange feeling I've never felt before, as if Nagato is trying to make us suffer even after he died. That's what I was saying! Well, now's not the time to think about stupid things like that. I haven't even investigated his cottage yet. Too early to start complaining. If we investigate that place, we might be able to find out some kind of clue. Alright, let's go. We'll check the floor. That will get anything new out of it, but... Password to enter the ancient ruin, but the most important part is erased. Nagato is the one who found out the password written here, and he apparently went inside, but now that he's dead, are we unable to get the password? No, we should do all that later. Right now, investigating the case comes first. The killer must have taken the spear from here. Spear isn't convenient at all, and it would have been a pain in the ass to carry around. So why did they bother using it in the first place? Maybe this spear was actually used for torture too. Torture her. Alright, off to his room we go. Wait, who's here? It said someone was here. I'm sure it did. Chiaki's around here somewhere. Oh, she's probably at the door. Yeah. With Monokuma? Oh, God. Kinda. It's locked. Can't go inside. Let me guess.
What's this?
Oh, my, you want to go inside Nagato's room too?
Hajime.
Oh, Hajime.
What are you gonna
I was
do?
just listening to Chiaki's request. She wants me to unlock the door to Nagato's cottage. She really needs it for the class trial. She begged me to do it while she was licking my black eye. I didn't do that.
Boy,
Then do it. It's sweet because it's made out of black beans. Hey, I don't have time to mess around. Hurry up and unlock the damn door.
Fine.
Fine. I guess I have no choice. Gotta do that, right?
Now then.
Now then. Sweet.
Bye-bye.
See? I've opened the door. You can freely investigate now. This isn't my first time seeing that, but what if the door is open with a spell like that? Maybe the cottage key is computerized?
Hey.
More importantly, let's go inside now that the door is open. Yeah, you're right. What? This room is annoyingly boring. I would have thought, right, with how messed up in the head it was, the room would reflect that. Maybe it's because it's so normal that it looks this way. You know, so psychotic, you feel, you act normal. Like, you kind of full circles your normal life. Anyway. What's he thinking inside this room? What's he feeling as he spent his days in here? Can't even imagine. Wanting to see absolute hope becoming despair so he could act as a stepping stone for the rest of us? Well, how much I think about it, I just don't understand him at all. I don't even know if he truly believed that. He was especially weird these past few days. What changed him? Maybe the clue is hidden here as well. I'm gonna check everything but the obvious box there. So he hides something under his bed. Bed that comes with the cottages. One of my room, but
Hey.
maybe there's something hidden under the bed. It's the usual place for hiding things. Yeah, like porn. I read that without even registering it. Well, we should check just in case. I call it a hunch. I don't think he's gonna have a porn stash. With no expectations and without thinking, I peeked under the bed and something here. Plastic bag from the supermarket. It looks like there's something inside. What is this? It's like a gas mask and rubber gloves. It's like the real deal. Did he get these from the military base? A gas mask and rubber gloves. He was hiding these under this bed? What did Nagato use this stuff for?
Hajime.
Was there anything else under the bed? Let's see. Picked under the bed once again, started looking around. The area for where I found the supermarket bag and a small piece of paper. It's a piece of paper made of blue aluminum? Or aluminium? A round thin piece of aluminium, huh? Similar to those seals that go off jars of unopened mayonnaise. I get what you're saying, but does that mean it's just a piece of trash?
Wait.
Who knows? A bit too soon to decide that. Blue paper. It's a refrigerator?
Huh?
Nice, my cottage doesn't have any refrigerator. Wonder where he got it from. Nagato probably supplied it himself. Why would he go to trouble putting a refrigerator in his room? Does he really enjoy cold drinks? I'll talk with Chiaki, open the refrigerator out of curiosity. There isn't much inside. His refrigerator is a brown bottle. Someone who likes cold drinks doesn't look like he's stocked very much. This bottle isn't a drink, right? Really, it looks like the kind of dietary supplement to me. Protein powder maybe. I took the brown bottle out of the fridge and started reading the label. Exclusively made for poisoning someone to death. Hey, this is... Yeah, it looks like poison. Poison? So there's a warning label on the back. Let's examine it in a little more detail. But be careful with the bottle, don't drop it. Stop it. If you worry like that, I'm going to get nervous. Grab the bottle with trembling hands and began reading the warning label on the back of the bottle. Poison made specifically for killing someone. It's Monokuma's special poison. This enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Though its volatility is low, the liquid is dangerous when vaporized. In a gaseous state, it's heavier than air. It breaks down in minutes and is susceptible to hydrolysis. It's possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications. Keep this liquid secure by storing it in a cool place in a glass or plastic container away from sunlight. This sure does look like a chemical made solely from poisoning someone to death. This refrigerator must be here to keep the poison secure. But where did Nagato get something like this?
Well?
The question could be applied to the bomb he used in the hotel too. Applied to the bomb?
See?
There should be a reason Nagato was able to obtain such dangerous items. The Octagon inside the funhouse. This poison, he must have brought it with him from there too, right?
Perhaps.
He's probably hiding them somewhere on his body during the last class trial. He was hiding a bomb and poison during the class trial? Jeez, how dangerous. What would he have done if he accidentally tripped and broke the bottle? Thinking about it scares me.
Hey, hey.
Also, he already blew up the bomb he took with him at the lobby. But what about this poison? Huh? When was he going to use that? I thought the bottle was less than half empty. Was that just at the beginning? Or did Nagato use it? If so, where did he use it? I wonder, is there still a trap somewhere that hasn't been sprung yet? Another trap.
Perhaps.
For example, maybe he was making some kind of trap using this poison before he died. If that actually exists, it'd be real bad. It could potentially kill everyone on this island. Everyone on this island? What the hell? Like, so are you trying to still make us suffer? Are you still trying to make us suffer even after you died? Probably. Anyway, let's take the obvious. Fancy looking treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights totally standing out. Could this be... Oh, he stole it from Monami. It's a magnificent treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights.
Perhaps.
That treasure box. Chiaki, you know about this?
Yep.
It's really cute. Oh, she was just reacting. Looks like Monami's stolen treasure box. If this is here, then it means the thief Monami was talking about was Nagato. But why would Nagato steal this? Well, to find out, it might be good to see what's inside.
Hold it.
Is it going to be okay? It looks a little dangerous. It might be, but it could be some kind of clue, you know? If it wasn't important, Nagato wouldn't have stolen it from Monami in the first place. Went back towards the treasure box and opened the lid. There was a notebook. Is this it? There's a notebook inside the treasure box and something important. Took it out and began leafing through it. It contained sloppy drawings, as if they were drawn by children, and entries that looked like chicken scratch. Ooh. Oh, yeah, so it's literally her journal. So, day 1, they talked to him for the first time. Monokuma. Byaku is the leader, a lot of things happened. Diary. Looks like it. Did Monami write these? Probably. These pictures and entries totally suit her. I kept flicking through the pages. Day 3, 4, 5, page after page of poorly written entries continued on in the notebook. I don't really understand, but it looks like there aren't any clues here. And right when I was about to give up, my hand suddenly stopped on an entry titled Day 16. Day 16, we've been in the funhouse for 3 days. Everyone's hungry on an edge. Hajime tried to go to the final dead room today. He's probably panicking because no one believes him. Huh?
Hey, hey.
Hajime, did something happen? Oh, it's nothing. Hey, stop! Don't look at my notebook! Whoa! Out of nowhere, Monami suddenly appeared and took the notebook out of my hand.
I won't forgive
I didn't
you.
ask you to look at my treasure box. I never said you were allowed to peek inside. Please, that was close. If you'd come any later, we would have seen the inside of the notebook. Unfortunately, you were a little too late. But if the notebook is here, then Nagato was the thief? But betrayal! I was betrayed by my beloved student.
Hey, hey.
Hey, that notebook. It's pretty much your diary, right? The diary? It seems that way. That's right. It's an important diary where all my maiden secrets are written. Hey, you're a liar. We show up out of nowhere. Monami, it's not good to lie, you know. Lie? There's no way you wrote in that notebook. After all, Monami can't even write. Huh? What are you saying, Cheese? I can write letters easily. I can finally write the letter B.
That's right.
No, you can't, because you have no fingers on your hands. That is a fair point, actually. See, bullseye. I know, I'm the same way too. You have thumbs. You have a... Huh? Are you mad? Are you angry that I exposed a weakling like you? So who did write in it? That's what this is about. You're seriously trying to crush me.
What are you
What are you saying? No way a big brother would ever crush his little sister. It looks like the time to settle things between us is getting closer every second. Hey, I don't know what you're getting so serious, but is what Monokuma said true? Huh? You said you didn't write in this notebook. Is that true? If so, who wrote in it? Well, you know, it's, how should I put it?
Bye-bye.
Excuse me. There she goes. Probably, it's going to be similar to, like, the first game, where it's like, the mastermind is one of the killer, but in this instance, it's whoever's controlling Monomi is probably one of the kids as well. That's what I mean. I think I said that wrong, but you get what I mean. Like how the mastermind was actually one of the students. In this case, I think she's one of the students, and it's someone else writing for Monomi. So it's just figuring out who is Monomi. Damn it, Tui ran away again.
Yep.
Same pattern as usual. It's like it's a waste of time to try and get answers from her. Still, we wanted to ask her about that notebook. Well, actually, it might be better if I didn't ask her. What have you got to say? Time for investigating is winding down.
So...
The bookshelf might take some time to investigate, so we should try examining some other areas first. Like where? The window? Basic layout, cottage, window. Oh.
No.
Nice. I think that's all of them for this chapter then. It's structured like my room, just a shower room. There aren't any clues. There are a lot of books and other mysterious items stuck in this shelf. The genres and the types of items are also random. Can't make any sense of them whatsoever.
Well?
They say a shelf is a mirror that reflects a person's heart. Do they now? I really don't know much about Nagito just by looking at this. What should we do? It'd be really difficult to look through all these piles. Doesn't mean we should ignore them though.
Yep.
I'll leave it to you then, Hajime. Wait, what? It's better if a boy goes through another boy's things, you know? There might be private stuff here. Well, that might be true, but...
See?
So, I'll leave this shelf to you. I think I just got persuaded to do this without realizing it. I started to walk towards the shelf. One by one, I started removing the various books and items and examining each one. Because I examined them carefully, I saw a bunch of random books and items. There's no way there's any clue here. Except... Huh? Well, that file wasn't the only one I received from Monokuma. This is another one. That seal. Indeed, it's a school badge of Host Peak Academy. Does that have information about our stolen memories? Unfortunately, I couldn't find any clues about that. The file does contain our information. No, it doesn't. It's just Hajime's. Like you said, it's only contained information about me, but it's really true. Well, look at this. It should be obvious, right? He said I was from the reserve department and had no talent whatsoever. That might be another one of his lies, too. I opened the file and held my hand to confirm that. Instantly, I realized something was strange. If this is really only my information, then why is the file so thick? As soon as I opened it, it was clear to me, just as I thought, Nagito had lied to me. What's my ultimate? Aside from my information, there was information about the others. Kazuchi, Fuyuhiko, Akane, and Sonya, and everyone who died has pages of information about them too. The file contained information on all 16 of us. Only my information, my ass. I can't believe he made up such a strange lie. So this means the rest of this might be a lie too. Turned to the page contained my information and began reading through the content. The profile contained basic information such as my date of birth, height and weight, and so forth. But there was one thing that specifically caught my eye. The words reserve corps student. There was no denying it. It confirmed I truly was a reserve corps student from the reserve department. Why is it the only thing that isn't a lie? Why am I the only one here is from the reserve department? What else is he trying to cover up? We should be checking all the other ultimates.
Hey.
Hajime, did something happen? Oh, well, I just found a strange file. Is that the special prize Nagito received when we cleared the final dead room? So I recall, your student profile should be in there. It's not just my profile. The profiles of everyone on this island are in here too. Nagito was lying.
Huh?
When you say everyone, do you mean everyone? Yeah, it's just basic information, but there should be profiles of all 16 of us. Can I take a look at that file? Leaned against me and peered into the file.
You're right. My profile is really in here. But unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any details.
Details?
Details about our missing memories. Information about the
Oh, that's why she went to peek in. That makes sense.
If it's not written in there, these profiles might have been written before we entered the academy.
And it's impossible to obtain new clues from them.
I'd take it more as maybe you discovered your ultimate, which is why your name's in this file, Hajime. Maybe you ascended and this book's outdated.
Yeah, seems like it.
Hold on.
Huh?
What happened? I just noticed it right now, but...
The file. His name isn't in there, right? There's supposed to be 16 names worth of profiles. But his name is the only one missing, right?
Who are you talking about?
Byakuya. I'm talking about Byakuya Togami.
Well, okay.
Look carefully. No matter where I look, I don't see his name anywhere.
No way!
So what if a name isn't written in that file? Perhaps based on that, you think he might be the traitor? No, it's not just because his name isn't written in here. That's not the only reason I think he's suspicious. He participated in the killing school life at Hope's Peak Academy, right? Oh, I miss those faces on the left. Well, not really so much Toko. I like how Toko's profile. I like Toko's profile is right next to Byakuya's, and they're looking away from each other. No matter what, it's definitely suspicious. Well, it pains me to say this, but saying about the missing name and about the killing school life, it's totally wrong. There's a completely different reason. A different reason?
You're getting all
How should I put
riled
this?
up.
You guys have been all worked up about that Byakuya for no reason. Which means the great mystery that you think surrounds that Byakuya doesn't exist. You're basing it on one person's cheap speculation. What do you mean? You don't have to ask me that. You know the answer just by looking through those profiles, right? Huh? I was turned back to the file. One by one, so I'm flipping through the pages, confirming the names. Ultimate Imposter! What? Was that not actually Byakuya then? Was that someone just pretending to be Byakuya? Hence Ultimate Imp? Fucking damn it. And suddenly I came across a page that was filled with question marks. Every section was filled with question marks. It could barely be considered a student profile. On that page, I was unable to confirm one thing. Ultimate Imp. But if that means it was Ultimate Imposter, does that mean the real Byakuya is actually still alive? He's actually out there somewhere. That'd be nice. That's that Byakuya. Yeah, the fact that he's saying that Byakuya all the time means, yeah, no, it's an imposter. It's someone who's pretending to be Byakuya. That's a little disappointing, if I'm honest. Because that means that's 2 games in a row now where a character died without us ever getting to know who they really were. Because the ultimate militant, or the other half of the despair, died while they were still pretending to be Junko. And whoever this imposter is, Byakuya Togami, never dies. Fair enough. But you know what I mean? Like, and now in this one, it's someone who pretended to be Byakuya, and we never got to know who they were because they were dead before it happened. But then that's also another trend. That if someone during the first chapter died who was related to the whole thing at large, who we didn't actually get to know who they really were. He was a fake that was pretending to be the ultimate affluent progeny Byakuya Togami. A fake?
Hey!
The fact that his profile is filled with question marks isn't a mistake or an oversight. Surprisingly enough, that's the correct information regarding him. The ultimate imposter has no name, no permanent address, and even his age and gender is unknown. Basically, he doesn't exist. Because he doesn't exist, he's able to exist as anybody. That's his talent, boo-hoo. Though I'm not jealous of that at all. The Togami family lives on. That person wasn't really Byakuya Togami.
Perhaps.
That's why he was so much fatter compared to when he was involved in his killing school life.
So
His physique doesn't affect his ability to fool others at all. Real imposters are skilled like that. True, I didn't question it. Then he was lying to us the whole time.
But still.
But he couldn't help it. You couldn't help it?
Oh.
Because that was his talent. Huh? Well, having talent means that you're bound to that talent. The moment you obtain talent, your way of life has already been chosen for you. You can't do anything except rely on that talent. Regardless of what you want regardless of whether you want that life or not. In that sense, compared to the other ultimates, your life might be a bit more liberating. What the hell? Anyway, I'm not happy that you guys fell for a scam that I had nothing to do with.
That's right!
So I'll tell you straight up, this revelation about Byakuya is exactly the truth. Then, what was he trying to say to me at that time? If it wasn't that he was involved about it, it was that he was... Ooh. I suspect that my skeptical nature is partly to blame. Distrusting others and being just distrusted in turn. For a long time, my life has been a living hell. It's been a while since I've done Byakuya's voice. I had to think what it was for a second. Based on the context, if I had to guess, maybe he was just complaining that he was cursed and wanted the Earth as nothing more than a fraud. But if you guys had your school memories, you never would have been betrayed in the first place. I mean, it'd be different if you were meeting him for the first time. But since you guys went to Hope's Academy, you should have known about the ultimate imposter already. So in the end, it all leads back to memory loss. Ah yes, Tsugami. I was about to say, does the ultimate imposter have a nickname if no one knows his actual thing? Is it like Tsugami or Byakuya Big or something like, you know what I mean? Like, does he have like a standard nickname in the community that I should be aware of? Jeez, the Future Foundation, sure it's awful. There's no way you should ignore Monami or the traitor. Who is it? Who's the traitor? I'm looking at these 16 profiles. I still wouldn't know who's from the Future Foundation. Is it really someone like that?
Of course!
Well, obviously you wouldn't know. I made that file so you guys wouldn't find out.
Could it be?
But it's just as I thought. You're the one who did it.
Hey!
Maybe there are 16 profiles in there is what's wrong. I mean, the traitor is a spy sent by the Future Foundation, not a student from Hope's Academy. You made a fake profile for the traitor and included it in here?
Correct!
It wouldn't be fun if you figured out who the traitor was so easily, right?
Hey.
Then we can't use this file to figure out who the traitor is. Was that true for Nagito too? Well, probably. It's dripping with despair, isn't it? You wasted your precious time on something that isn't a clue.
Are you sure?
Is that a wise decision? Time's up, you know. Time's up. Wait, excuse me for a moment. The Audrey's like, fuck. That chime just now.
What is most important for living things? Well, personally, I think time is. I mean, your bank account may go up and down, but time will inevitably run out, right? That's why we gotta cherish time. There is nothing more wasteful than wasting time. So, time's up. We will begin the last class trial. So please gather at Monokuma Rock. I'll see you soon.
Alright. The last class trial. He said that right. He said last class trial.
Yep.
Yeah, I heard it too. He really did say it was the last class trial. What do you think? Should we believe him? Monokuma seemed anxious about the Monokuma timer earlier, right? 2 more days. And he said something about the killing school trip ending, right? Based on the time limit, might definitely be the last one.
But still.
But I can't imagine it's the real end. Huh? I think Monokuma's real plan might be just beyond that. His real plans? Is Monokuma still planning to make us do something? What could it be? Maybe after putting us through all this, he's planning to kill the remaining survivors all at once.
Well?
But still, it's also not a good idea to think about it too much, I think. I think we should focus on the class trial that's waiting for us first. You're right. Class trial for Nagito's murder. We're pretty screwed. I'm collecting my thoughts because we were so focused on this file. I still can't see who killed Nagito.
But still.
Well, you don't have to worry too much. Huh?
Right?
I mean, we're not fighting this alone, you know. You're right. You're absolutely right. We're not alone. Even if it's a mystery that can't be solved alone, as long as everyone cooperates and works together. Yeah, if we do that, things will turn out fine. Oh boy, off to Monokuma Rock. So, I'll do it again, like, at the start of the next stream, because I'll have time to think about it more anyway. And I get it's also a late game file, so of course it should be this way. But let's have a look at our survivors. Does it say Ultimate Imposter for him now? Yes, okay. And does it say reserved for... No, it still says Ultimate question mark. So... Soda has motive. Fuyuhiko has torture knowledge. Akane also has torture knowledge because of the Whispering Sweet Nothings. Sonya has knowledge. She has knowledge of weaponry. And Chiaki has location. She was near the castle, so she might have been able to get it. So yeah, to an extent, everyone here is suspicious. Who do I think it is? I don't know. I honestly don't know. And that's what makes it exciting when we probably tomorrow get to this. I honestly don't have a clue. I think least likely is Fuyuhiko. I think Fuyuhiko is the least likely because of his character development and how he's been. I just don't think he would do this. I think it'd go against his code and who he is. I think after that, I think Sonya's the least likely. And then saying that, actually, I'm going to take that back. I think Fuyuhiko's least. I think Akane is second least. Because I think the whole whispering sweet nothings in her ear might have been a red herring. And then I think Chiaki's in the middle. I think there's reason that it could be her, but there's reason it couldn't. Then I'll say Sonya, because of Sonya's weird freak out when we even remotely suspected her. It makes me worried it's going to be Celeste 2.0. And then I think Soda's the most suspicious. But it doesn't mean I think it's Soda. I just think the odds are on him more, just because of how he's been. But I don't know. That's what makes it magical. Oh, and I don't really have anything to buy any new skills. I didn't really get that many fragments. Oh well. I'm going to wrap it up here. So, in the next session, we will try and solve this fucksticks murder. It's the most grueling, brutal, and insane fucking murder yet. Actually, do I have like an image truth bullet of like the actual crime scene just so we can look at it one more time? Look at that crazy shit. Ugh. It's such an insane murder. Anyway, let me save. Oh, I should actually check the pet as well quickly. So I haven't checked it in a minute. Oh, no, never mind. Let me save. Alright. Just be safe, and I'll try and stream tomorrow. I want to get to the bottom of this, and I'm eager to do so I'll try and stream tomorrow, but we'll see. It'll probably be around the same time if I do. I've been making a habit of trying to be ready a little after 9-ish. Give myself time to wake up, get some food in me, like do a few bits and pieces here and there, and then get going, you know? But regardless, I'll see you guys then. Peace.